Hello, and welcome to another edition of Starting XP Presents The Masquerade, Camarilla side. I'm your storyteller extraordinaire, Michael, and tonight's episode...
I think we're all muted.
No grave of mine.
Oh, maybe.
No, I don't know.
Ain't no grave. Nope, I can hear you guys. You're not muted.
No. Also, ain't no holla back girl.
Ain't no holler back girl, indeed. So...
Flip it up and reverse it.
That's bananas, man. That's bananas.
Hey,
V-A-N-A-N-A-S.
V-N-A-N-E-S. Anyways, thank you for joining us. We are
You're very welcome.
second to the last episode. I'm excited.
Assistant to the assistant manager.
Anyways, we're gonna start
On
off
one.
tonight's game. Essentially, a few days after the whole incident with the Nosferatu and such. Reggie, you get an update from just your reporting that there was an attack at a distribution center in Shafter. You're assuming that's probably one of the Banu Hakim's warehouses or locations. The Bruja are not claiming responsibility. And that's like the first thing you get a call from is from Nicholas, and he wants to have a sit down.
Okay, we can have a sit down.
Okay. So,
Quick question.
Yeah.
Can I recover one willpower, right?
So you recover
Just passive?
You recover one willpower per day.
Okay.
No. You recover willpower equal to the lower of your resolve or composure each session.
Okay.
Well, either way, two of them are X'd out, so... Don't push me, man. Got one willpower.
Yeah,
Got one willpower, man.
You're mentally fatigued. You are about as enthusiastic about anything as a heroin addict.
Suddenly, I'm role playing me.
Suddenly.
You gotta protect that brain, man.
Yeah. So Nicholas will meet at the usual spot at the Buena Vista Water Treatment Center. And the camera just started wigging out. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. It just now I'm still fixing stuff. We just need to. If anybody knows an alternative video capturing, either YouTube.com or if you're watching the live stream, please let me know in the comments or send me a message. Because this shit is, I'm done with this shit. I'm just done. Having to fix this, it's just a pain in the ass. Anyways, so no boys are there. None of his coterie or his clan mates are there. There is like an SUV there, but you know the windows, they are tinted, but he looks like he's just outside. Usually he would have like a presence, but at this point he's just kind of like nonchalantly waiting there for you. So
okay.
Do you bring any weaponry? Do you bring anybody else with you, or is it just you and him?
I mean,
just me and him.
Okay.
And my God, I mean, just me and him.
And he's like, "Hey, what's up?" So, that was some magic work that Archibald did, was it not? He finally got what he got, in a sense. Reggie, you're not talking, baby. What's going on?
I don't know if I'd call it magic. Madness, maybe.
Well, I wanted back in. I've been wanting to get back in, and he got me back in. Okay. Now,
yeah, by ripping a guy apart in Elysium, Then he physically pulled apart part of the body of a Giovanni in Elysium.
Who cares? Who fucking cares? They're nobody.
Kidnapped a woman in Elysium.
No, that's hostage. That's just him being a dick prince.
No,
Look.
that's where he crosses the line.
Look, I'm not going to argue this with you. I'm just letting you know that the shit with the Banu Hakim is squashed. It's done. It's finito.
It's not.
All right. Well, then who attacked the Banu Hakim?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. I'm basically, you have people, I have people. Let's figure this out. Like,
but you assume they attacked you. So now they're gonna assume you attack them, and we're gonna have an actual war.
Okay.
Unless you can figure out who actually attacked them.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, go ahead. You got the floor, Reggie.
Okay. It's out of character part. I got the report that hunters were involved, right?
Yeah. Well, she says they were hunters.
Pros.
Yeah, they looked like they weren't normal people. They knew what they were doing.
Were they the idiot hunters that think we're zombies?
That she can't say.
Well, did she see any of them?
No. She doesn't know who they look like. She doesn't know the idiot hunters.
All right. So it was mortal hunters, which means somebody had to tip them onto the Banu Hakim, who had access to mortal hunters. You guys were running New Carthage. It looks real bad for the Bruja.
Look.
And the only hunters anybody knew about, you guys had 2 of them. You picked them up at that party.
I know this looks a lot like there's a lot of fingers pointing at me and Arthur. But I'm telling you, man, it wasn't me. It wasn't my boys. That's the last thing they want to do. You gotta understand, these Bruja, they're refugees, man. They've seen the fires and flames of the Second Inquisition. They came here to escape it. Why would we want that sort of heat on any of us? I'm just saying, man.
For plausible deniability,
we
all play the game. How about Arthur?
Okay.
Arthur don't seem to give 2 shits about the Inquisition.
You know what?
He thinks he's going to go live out in the open with people.
No, Arthur's now at La Paz right now. He talked to Andre. They're having a little powwow right now. But that's, I'm not going up there. I'm not going to chase after some lunatic, some guy who, I agree. You know what? I was a stooge. I agreed to this whole New Carthage thing because guess what, man? I'm Bruja. I'm not part of the cam officially. But I am now. Now I'm a Primogen, where I should have been in the beginning. I should have been in fucking charge of this bullshit. Instead of letting Arthur go off on his fucking mad tangent about the Banu Hakim and they being let in, basically thinking we're being substituted by them. In reality, we are being substituted by them.
You don't know much about the Banu Hakim, do you?
I don't give a fuck. They were Assamites at one point. They were eating us, hunting us down.
I'm just saying they're more like Tremere than Bruja.
Well, either way, they used to kill us.
I mean, they're substituting, just not this clan.
Yeah.
And we used to kill them for shits and giggles. I dodged a hit squad or 2 in my days.
Really?
Come on.
He actually kind of seems surprised by that reaction. He's like, looks you up and down. He's like, really? You ran up against the Assamites?
Fatima's crew.
Fatima? Wasn't she like the head fuck you Assamite?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Why the fuck you think I left Vegas?
I just thought everything that went down in Vegas was part of that whole Independent Alliance coalition bullshit.
I thought what happened in Vegas stayed in Vegas.
That too.
Nah, like I said, it's water under the bridge though. This was their little subsect of sorcerers, the voodooists, the oogie boogies.
What?
They didn't want to go back with the other Assamites and drink the elders in the Middle East or some shit. I don't know. Well, we need Thom. They got Thom.
What do I gotta do, man? What do I gotta do to prove that it wasn't the Bruja? That it wasn't me? It wasn't Arthur?
It's not me you gotta prove it to.
Then
you gotta prove it to Farik and his child, and that's gonna be hard. You gotta figure out who did this.
All right. I'm gonna work on it. Like, number one priority. And redistributing territory. I was ordered by Archibald that I have to give up some of my territory to you.
To me?
Yeah. He says he wants you to have from Rosedale up.
Like
buttering you up.
Royaldale?
The Royaldale.
Why?
Hella sus.
He says the Bruja clan has too much territory.
We trust Reggie.
Why Royaldale?
I don't know. I got pretty much Southwest and Taft, but I pretty much took over Royaldale and West.
Yeah, well, I'm carving my slice out of downtown, baby. Like, that's my new space. So
I think that's
baby.
He's like, if you want me to be honest, I think that's what La Sombra are curving to, because they pretty much got St. Phillips, they got Sunset,
or they got two of them. They can have Westchester. That's small potatoes.
And then I heard this is a rumor, Amelia might be taking Old Kern because she's been hanging out with those Nosferatu in the sewers.
There aren't any Nosferatus in the sewers. Haven't you heard? Scourge wiped them out. Everybody else down there is Ventru, baby.
He kind of scoffs. He rolls his eyes. He's like, yeah, okay, Reggie.
No. Yunlu and his children are adopted.
You fuck
with them, you fuck with me. That makes him Ventru.
I know.
That makes it my space.
Dude, does it look like I want to fucks with you? I'm not fuckings with you, okay? I'm just saying.
With you.
I'm just saying. That's just your unique Ventru. Taking a bunch of Nosferatu under your wing like that. It's that's bold, even for Venture standards. Maybe they should have a prince that cares about their clan more. Or maybe he cares too much and he only wants to keep the ones that he has control over. I mean, even before all this crazy shit with the Second Inquisition, we all knew what little games Archibald was playing. All those wannabe Archibalds. It was
a Teenage Mutant Ninja Ratu is what they're calling them.
Uh-huh. A Teenage Mutant Nosferatu.
We had a few of them come into Bruja territory, and we send them packing. But I mean, these tunnels, man, I want to fill them up with cement. That's just me personally.
Have you been down there?
Nope. I heard crazy shit goes down there since the earthquake.
There is crazy shit that goes down there.
All right, man.
Keep my boys down there because they keep normal people from stumbling into that shit. But it's ghosts, and you try to fill that shit up with concrete, you're gonna piss off an awful lot of ghosts.
I heard there's way more crazy shit than ghosts down there.
I heard that too, but all I've seen so far is ghosts.
Like walls changing, exits that don't go to exits, time period, like time spooky shit.
As once again, you know who does all that?
What?
Ghosts.
Oh, whatever. So back at the coterie
ghosts.
Haven, Rose is pretty much just kind of built, like, you guys are sharing the same room, you and Perry, because she really doesn't have anywhere else to go. She is like she has like a bunch of iPads and laptops, and she's just like making calls from encrypted networks so that this place can't be located, and she is just trying to manage what is going on. Like she is literally like lost. Like she's showing like the estimate of like how much revenue that attack cost. Ferris won't get contact with either of you. And then she's trying to keep it together because Theodore was like her best friend, and she's still kind of like she's just trying to be busy while not thinking about Ferris or Theodore. So what are you doing?
Trying to keep myself calm, pretty much.
Calm.
You know what? I have empathy, Para. Can I actually get a roll to tell if he was lying about it not being him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now that I stop and think about it, like I have those skills. I should make use of I have a freaking specialization. I should make use of it.
I was gonna say, I have a special set of skills, and I will use them.
Is it wits, insight, intelligence, insight?
It'll be, I'll say wits insight. And let me, difficulty ones. Actually, no, I do have to roll something because he is not saying the...
He's not being 100%.
Yeah, he's not being 100%. He ain't being 100%.
Well, I got 2 successes.
Okay. He ain't being 100. And that's pretty much what you're gonna get if he doesn't.
Oh.
So it's rolled even.
So you... He isn't lying about his intent, but you think there may be something that he's not telling you. It may not be necessarily like the answer you're looking for, but there's definitely like a sense of like urgency in his voice. Like he's like, I don't know what's going on. Kinda. Like he's like you get the kind of the kinda at the end. It's like everything after but, you know, when somebody tells you something, but then you're waiting for the but. That's what you get from your insight.
It wasn't me, but
Yeah.
What's that but? Come on, there's a but there.
What?
There's a but. It ain't me, but. What's the but?
There ain't no but. I don't know what you're
there's
talking
a
about.
but.
ain't no but. Got two ass cheeks. Spill the truth, bitch.
Just,
All right.
what do you know?
Cheeks.
You remember when Luna was talking about that he did that job for that Lasombra fuck?
Yeah.
About the sheriff's department
Yeah.
being under some sort of influence?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran into them a few times.
The sheriffs?
Yeah.
I thought they were under your influence. Or
Nope.
Arthur's.
Nope. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. The reason why I haven't been upfront about this is that we took a pretty big hit a couple weeks ago.
From the sheriffs?
Yeah. I don't know if this is just Second Inquisition bullshit. I didn't want to bring it up because the Toreador had brought that drama about hunters, and I didn't want that to stain me.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I didn't want that, you know, we'd worked so hard to get back into the cam. I didn't want to let Archibald know that I've been fighting with the Second Inquisition on some front. I don't know. But they're spooky. maybe the sheriffs attacked the Banu Hakim.
Maybe. We'll
I mean,
see.
They have the
See what you
firepower.
can dig up. They do. But do they have the knowledge? And that's what it comes down to. I thought they were under your guys' control in the whole New Carthage nonsense.
Nope.
If they ain't,
No,
that don't leave a lot of people who could be in charge.
like I said, Arthur basically told us to build his New Carthage by any means necessary. And so we ran to a couple sheriffs. We told them what's what. And then they did some spooky ass shit that we weren't expecting. Like taking a bullet.
And shrugging it off.
And then shrugging it off.
Wow, it's almost like I told everyone someone was using fortitude on them.
So, Tony, the cat's there. The cat is not amused by his new living habitat. King.
Oh, at the coterie?
Yeah, King is not pleased by this office basement. He's very much liked living in a large backyard with like stuff he could just lounge on. He is very angry.
We could spice up the place, you know. It's just a thought. Liven it up, add some flair, some Toreador flair.
King will eventually they'll scratch on the Banu Hakim door because it wants to explore, but that door's been shut this entire time.
I'm guessing those parries.
Yeah.
Come here, get away from that. Don't do that.
It looks at you like
they're going through something right now.
It tilts its head. It doesn't really understand what that means.
Bad. Just sad.
It kind of rolls its eyes and just finds there's a pool table that it just lounges on top of. Because there's probably a little jukebox and entertainment corridor that Reggie set up. There is still a nice messy corner filled with I'm assuming all your plans, Reggie, dossiers and folder stacks, and the whiteboard's completely, filled up. So you see Rose, and she's just kind of oh, I can't take it. I can't take it no more. We need something to distract us. This is not helping. I am lost. Go make the boys do something. How about we make them, they have money, right?
Maybe. I don't really know their money situation.
Well, one of them's got a damn pussycat living under here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, either way, we just need something to just. Ugh.
Practice.
I go out and kill somebody because that'd be fun.
No. That's the beast talking, lass. That's the beast. It wants to take advantage of your sadness. It wants to drain you of all your humanity. Because if you just succumb to your whims and desires, then it makes you into something not like Theodore, not like Ferris, not like any of us. Something crueler, something far more dangerous. But maybe later. I don't know. I want, if we could just figure out who is responsible.
Nicholas?
Is it the Bruja?
They've done some twisted shit, so I'm willing to bet
I
that
mean,
maybe they didn't do it exactly, but they got someone else to do it so their hands didn't get dirty, so they look good.
Do you know what an APC is?
Nope.
These hunters rolled in with an APC. It's an armor protected vehicle. It's like basically a mini tank. And they just rolled into our compound and they just came flooding out. And then the guards and there was just... I'm just glad you weren't there. I'm just...
Like I'm saying, I don't think that they were the ones that got their hands dirty. I'm saying that they paid something to where someone else did their dirty work for them so they could look good and come back.
I believe you. I mean, that's just a bit of messy business that brings on all of us, though. Because once hunters get a taste, once they claim victory, then they start parading. They start trying to. They get the nerve, right? They get the nerve to go out and do something a little bit more reckless, and then a little bit more reckless, until finally, this whole fucking city's on fire. I don't know. Tony,
Yes.
you get a phone call
Mhm.
from Chad.
Chad is the guru guy.
Yeah, the guru.
I call. All right, I'll say what's up. Hey.
Hey, dude. So why? I feel like you're kind of ghosting me, man. Like,
It's only been like a week. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but we haven't really celebrated. We haven't really hung out. Like, I got all these primo executives from Hollywood here. We're finalizing the deal. We're just having like a little rap party. Like, bring your boy, bring your crew. It'll be fun.
Sure. Why the fuck not?
Cool. All right,
Not like we have anything better to do.
Yeah. All right, I'll forward you the deets, man. It's gonna be,
All right.
It's gonna be hella lit, dude. Hella lit.
I can't wait.
Okay. I'll see you there. You should bring your guru, man. Like
My guru.
he knows how to seal the deals on stuff. And you know these exec guys, once you wine them and dine them, they'll start to like think about like future investments and they'll
And I
want to
just pull
back
the-
out.
I'll pull.
Yeah,
I
he's
pull the
like-
phone out and I'm just like,
he's just like talking, just like basically going like, dude, and like these Hollywood types, you know, even if you feed them and fuck them, they'll walk away last minute for any reason. So we just got to make sure that tonight is like primo.
hell yeah. Well, I'm down.
All right,
I'll hit up my guru, see if he's down.
He's down. Okay.
I hope.
Right. Okay.
You can stop guilt tripping me.
No, man, never. I'm never gonna stop guilt tripping you. We're business partners. That's my job.
All right. Well, text me the deets.
Okay. I'm assuming, Deck, you're at the bar.
Yep.
You have Rufus is not there because Rufus is
Yep.
now
He's in Tatchby.
He's in Tatchby now. You see,
It's lonely here.
yeah, it's very lonely. Like you see, like the same, you know, oil field workers who get off this late. You see, you know, it's just the same, but it's not quite the same, right? And then all of a sudden, there's this like everything starts to kind of go tilt sideways a little bit as like you feel a stir in your blood.
Uh-oh. You got vertigo.
Okay.
Kid,
Oh, jeez. During business hours.
Summoning.
kid,
What?
How's Lisa doing?
Not so good.
Okay.
She refuses to take my blood. Only yours.
Yep. That's what I thought. And that worm, Archibald,
Mm-hmm.
still has hope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
He's obviously using her to put up wards.
Okay.
We just don't know what.
Who's the strongest, meanest motherfucker in that court?
I don't know. In which way?
Careful. Careful who you pick.
Like, are we talking physical?
I'm talking. If I walked in, everybody would know I was the fucking shit. Who walks in and everybody just knows?
Lost.
Oh.
The janitor.
Yeah.
It's fucking Sabrina.
Fucking-
Sabrina?
He keeps
I
on
probably
naming
haven't
all these characters off of Archie comics.
Let's see. Well, we did get the addition of La Sombra that gets to turn heads.
Yep, I know about that. That's happening. You don't understand. They're popping up everywhere. They're popping up in Chicago. They're popping up in Seattle. They're popping up in fucking Los Angeles. The La Sombra are mobilizing.
That's interesting.
They're doing they literally bought their way into the Camarilla.
I mean, they kind of have to.
The Banu Hakim actually had to show something. I think it has something to do with Hardestat. His death really shook the foundations of the Camarilla. And so they traded one dick for another type of dick. A spooky, dark, shadowy dildo of a dick.
So, you want me to do what with one of the 7?
I didn't say anything about the 7.
That's the La Sombra that's in court.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, we also have Wrath.
I should have killed you all when I had the chance.
Hey, watch it.
Well, kill them. You, I would have just put in torpor.
Well, if it weren't for one of them, we wouldn't have a way to kill ghosts. I have Pride. I have one of his swords.
You actually feel his like overwhelming, just like disappointment in your head, in your blood.
Hey, if you had a better way of killing Drebadon, be my guest to let me know.
Ugh. Whatever. Open the front door.
Open the what?
Open the front door.
Okay, I go out. Then
You see
open.
You see like this delivery guy, but he doesn't look like he knows where he's at.
He's like looking around.
Yeah, he's just like looking around, just being like he's kind of wearing like a lab suit, and he has, like thick glasses, and he has like a name tag.
Obviously not a typical delivery guy.
Yeah, not a typical delivery guy.
Can I help you?
Am I at the right spot?
Probably.
I'm here to deliver a sample.
Sample.
Yeah, this was given to me in ordinance of the CDC. Apparently, it's some sort of specific blood sample that needs to be delivered here. I thought it would deliver to a medical center, but
No, this is the place. I take it from him. Oh. I hold it. I give him like a couple bills.
more.
I'm not as rich as you.
And he counts the bills, and he's like, okay, and then he just goes back into, just a standard, standard vehicle and just drives off.
Pocket knife, cut, open.
Give that to Lisa.
Give that to who?
Lisa. It's a vial of blood. It's actually like a packet of blood.
Yours.
Yeah. It was
Got it.
really hard to get it out where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you mind disclosing that finally?
I'm in a hole. Quite literally in a hole.
A hole where?
Let's see. You kind of hear like this like clink clink clinking noise, like he's picking up stuff. UN military grade. Looks like some sort of shrapnel. A buster of some sort.
Oh. You know what? Whatever you need to do there is what you need to do. I want nothing to do with that.
Deck.
Yeah.
Kid. Good luck.
Yeah.
And then it severs. You feel the tiltedness kind of go.
Oh, God.
Then somebody's calling you, dude, why are you ignoring me? Oh. Like,
can I get another beer? Fuck you.
Yeah, someone's like, hey, sweet cheeks.
Fucker.
Nobody calls me sweet cheeks.
Only my mom calls me that.
He's like, how do you know my pet name? I mean, what?
That's my bed name.
Donna Marie, sorry. You two are at a it's kind of like a little social gathering. There's a lot of prominent church figures and religious. It's kind of like a get together, like a party, and you two are there. And she's just kind of, she has Blush of Health going, and she's just kind of like speaking to these people. And there's like a charity event that's like being, they're asking for donors. And she walks up to you and she's like, you're not enjoying yourself. Why aren't you enjoying yourself?
Because we're caught between a rock and a fucking hard place.
Oh,
I am.
language.
You have those Nosferatu. That should be plenty, correct?
It's not about meeting the quota. Look, after this is over, I need to run something by you.
Well, just run by at me. I can make them all
Fine.
forget.
All right, look. Were you there in court when Archibald violated Elysium?
Yes. And who cares?
Reggie.
Okay.
He wants to kill Archibald.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Everyone
recognize his
cares.
praxis.
Everybody wants to kill Archibald. Doesn't mean he's actually going to do it. You gotta understand, the Ventru play a strong game, but he has no front. He has his little coterie, and a shadowy past that nobody knows about. That's Reggie for you. He's just a bad pulp novel.
Well, but look, the problem is I don't know if I should be backing him or what.
No,
Because
you back the court. That's what you do. That's what we do. Because that is our lot right now.
even though Archibald's putting his foot on our necks,
He's not putting a foot on my neck. He's putting a foot on your neck.
isn't he the one who's forcing you to hold a conclave here if you become Justicar?
Well, I hope that this conclave doesn't happen for the next maybe 10 years. Maybe we can actually integrate a lot more of Los Angeles here. Maybe make this place a little bit more respectable. Definitely need to gain more of a downtown, or just make a pseudo downtown. I don't know. The raw amount of resources here, it's unfathomable. This county makes so much money. Billions of dollars are just sitting here, but they just cling to this sad little Americana.
Okay. But look, Reggie has almost convinced Luna that Archibald was responsible for killing Locke.
Well, trust me, Luna's not going to be around for much longer.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's basically just one step away from just going rogue like the rest of his clan. And yeah, maybe Reggie will push him over the edge, but then that will give us a chance to appeal to Archibald's favor, and maybe we can release Hope, and then we make Deck the sheriff.
Joy.
Or Joy, yeah. Joy.
I was gonna say, who's Hope?
I don't know why I keep on saying Hope. Joy. And then you'll just have to answer the Deck at that point.
Well, but Deck is never gonna work with Archibald again. Not after what happened with Joy.
Maybe if he gives up Joy.
Deck strikes me as someone who can hold a grudge. Also, if Reggie convinces Luna's not going to leave the Camarilla. He's going to join Reggie's little coup, and they're going to kill Archibald. And then Reggie's going to try and institute his little board of directors he's always wanted.
Which
His
we are not going to let happen.
But the problem is, if I do what Archibald commanded, we're going to alienate ourselves from the Camarilla anyway. If I kill one of Betty's children, do you think the Toreador are ever going to work with us again?
Hey, that... Honestly, they brought that onto themselves. That has nothing to do with our little squabble with our politics. That's just bad management and poor leadership from the Toreador clan. Sometimes you just need a like tighter leash, like I have on you.
Thanks.
Oh, you love it.
I still look very distracted. Like, I'm still just trying to figure out what I should be doing.
And she like goes to you, wraps, hugs you, and she's gonna be all right. We will get through this, like we've gone through everything else. And she pinches your cheek, and she's just like, trust me, everything is going to work out in our favor.
Okay, I need some guidance, though. Should I be working with Archibald against Reggie? Should I be working with Reggie against Archibald? Or should I stay out of it altogether?
I would stay out of it. Just do your damn duty. And then at some point, if Reggie actually drops the hammer onto him, then we just adapt accordingly. That's what our clan does. We pivot. We've pivoted this far. We were the creators of the Sabbat, and now we're the most desired clan to join the Camarilla. We pivot. That's our job.
I guess.
All right.
And trust me, you're not the only Scourge La Sombra in the Camarilla right now.
All right.
So soon they're going to make us Primogen, and then some desperate city is going to elect us to be prince, and then it all just falls into place. Like it always has. For eons. Because that's what we do. We're the La Sombra. We're in charge. We've always been in charge.
All right. Now let's get back to this party.
Okay. I'm assuming, Tony, you sent out the text to Cooper and Reggie. Reggie, you're getting back from your meeting with Nicholas. Oh, kind of aside, he's like, what are you going to do with that Sabbat Bruja? The Wrath or Stewie? Can we just kill him? I would like to kill him.
He's with the La Sombra. I mean, I'm down. I don't necessarily like the guy myself.
So how about we just invite him and then he just falls down a set of stairs?
Onto like 8 different stakes?
Yes.
I like what you're thinking. I doubt he'll show up if we give him an invitation, though.
Well, why would you drop steaks on, like, food? See, it's very soft.
So the La Sombra's protecting him?
As far as I know.
But isn't he staying with the fucking Gangro?
Last I heard, he was with the La Sombra.
My boys told me that he was
with Deck.
With Deck.
I'll give Deck a call. Maybe we can do something about him. Maybe I can get you guys a little party after all.
All right.
Invite the Banu Hakim. You can kill them together. It'll be a bonding experience.
Fuck.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna dig into this whole sheriff business. So I'll keep you informed. All right.
Good. I want to put Cooper back on it too. That was his connection originally. I know it had something to do with the action and fate.
Do you believe in technology? I don't know what.
Yeah, I have lots of phones.
All right. Well, give me one of your phones.
Here's my burner number.
Okay. No,
current.
He pulls out something. He types something, and then he sends something to you, and he's like, "Here, give this to your detective friend."
Well, dude, they were protecting an action and faith center too.
Well, the snakes have been underground for a while now. Except for that, why the fuck of all clans would Archibald choose the ministry to arbitrate? That is weird.
Everything Archie's been doing is weird. He's going crazy.
That's just weird. I haven't seen Childless in like years, and then he just shows up out of court to be a mediator and then leaves.
They stay in the high desert. Only now, from what I understand, they don't stay in the high desert.
I don't know, man. Everything's gone sideways. But this is our lot. This is what we have to deal with nowadays. All right.
Tell me about it.
So, y'all get a text message from Tony about this kind of wrap-up party, kind of finalizing.
Sealing the deal.
Yeah, sealing the deal.
I don't even know what this is for.
Yeah.
Oh, we basically went to a party.
A property management company.
Yeah.
Renting property to movie studios that want to make films in Bakersfield.
Mm-hmm. And I basically sold them property that they could use off in middle of fucking nowhere. So they could blow shit up or do zombie hordes. Oh! And that's also where we found out that I was apparently discovered to be a quote-unquote zombie master. Yeah.
Zombie Master Hypu.
It's just a bunch of execs there, and then we sold them the property, and now we're just sealing the deal, as they say. You like parties, don't you? Not particularly.
You see Donna Marie kind of lean over looking at your text message, kind of like,
I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck this is about.
She's like,
oh, nosy ass.
Yeah, she's like totally being nosy. She's like, property management. I didn't know the Toreador were investing in property management.
I'm not sure the Toreador know they're investing in property management.
Well,
I don't really know what's happening.
Well, go make some money for us. These donors, they shell out a lot of money, but I'm pretty sure you could get on whatever groundwork the Toreador is. And maybe you could just steal it underneath him. Who knows?
All right, fine. Do you have anything that looks nice?
Yes.
Does she?
Yes. Have you been in your closet?
It's all just gimp suit.
I mean, I normally don't have a lot of variety in my wardrobe.
Well, just go. I've already set out. You're my little puppy. Of course I've gotten you an outfit. I've gotten you multiple outfits for multiple occasions.
All right, I'll let you know how it goes.
Go on. Make mommy proud.
Before mommy puts you on a quarter.
Okay, I go change. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to text Stuart and ask him if we can talk.
Busy. Talk later.
What is he up to?
While he was transferring the data to your burner phone, he's like, "Hey, you got a message from one of your coterie mates."
Oh.
What? A party and I'm not invited?
It's the Toreador starting a property management company. Incorporating.
I see how it is. All right.
I don't want you to take all his business. He's a little neonate. He doesn't have the presence to compete with the Bruja. But he's got to get his funds somewhere.
All right. Well, you know where to find me. I'll let you. If I find anything out about the sheriffs, I'll forward that shit off to you. All right.
Give me a call.
I'm glad we're working in official capacity, Reggie. I know.
It feels so much better than working with the La Sombra and the Banu Hakim and all the people who try to kill me in the past. I'll tell you that.
I'm just saying, like, I know. Look,
it's good to have familiar partners.
How about this, Reggie? How about this? Just for right now, can you can the war with Archie?
Oh.
Let me sweeten it. I could sweeten this for us. He's already given you Royaldale. We could sweeten this. Yeah.
All right. I'll put it on hold long enough. We got to stop the Sabbat anyway. It can wait till then, I guess. If we can get Joy out.
Okay.
If we can't get him to let go of Joy, then nothing's going to stop Deck from eventually just reaching into his chest cavity and pulling his heart out.
So here's
I'm killing him next time I see him.
Here's the $1 million question, though, right? Why does he want Joy? He had Ferris. It's a seneschal. If it's a Ward's thing, then he would have already gotten it done, right?
Unless he doesn't trust the Banu Hakim.
He probably doesn't trust the Banu Hakim.
There's more to it, too. I think he wanted to show Deck he could.
I mean, it's a power play for sure. I mean, all that domain just entitled to the Gangrel clan because what? Some scary Tremere said so, 40 years ago?
There's more than that. All those native artifacts sitting at the museum?
Yeah.
Yeah, those natives had a high population of Gangrel when the Camarilla moved in and murdered them all.
So it's like what? Like entitlement? Like recessions?
I think the goal was to keep the remaining Gangrel from ripping their hearts out through the back of their bodies and eating them.
Well, fuck. Where's my 40 acres and a mule for the Ventru burning down Carthage?
I'm pretty sure the Bruja got that by the Ventru not killing them after they burned down Carthage.
Yeah, whatever.
Different times, man.
All right. So, Rose, goes, I guess your little coterie friends are having a little party.
I guess.
I think you should go. I'll handle this. I mean, one of us has to be the responsible one.
I don't feel like being the responsible one.
No, I'm the responsible one. You just have a fun night.
Oh. I thought like this would okay. Alright, I guess. I don't know. I guess.
Well, what's going on besides the obvious?
You wanted to kill someone?
Yes.
That's about it.
That's about it. Well,
Yeah.
unfortunately, we don't get that shot every once in a while. I mean, if there were zombie people around, I bet that would help, but they're not around. I'm making things worse. I'm just gonna let you brute. All right, just go ahead and continue the brute. That's fine. Deck, you get the text from Tony about a party.
The last party he ended up having us go to, it had hunters.
Could be a lead.
Give me one moment. What I need to look up will actually determine what I'm going to do next.
Okay. Meow. King is
actually. I'm going to go ahead and call Frank, my drug dealer.
Okay.
His contacts.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
So he's like, "Hey, Deck, haven't heard you in a minute. What's up?" Like he's like more afraid than actual like glad to hear you.
I've been busy.
Haven't we all?
Yeah. So, how you been?
You know, a lot of homeless people decided to die, so my clientele for my low-end stuff kind of went down the drain. But you know, the ones that are kicking, they're still regulars.
So, I've got word there's a kind of a high-end party happening tonight.
Yeah, I heard there's some Hollywood execs and their tight-ass girlfriends and mistresses and whatnot.
You happen to know anything about any unwanteds wanting to try and get in?
Well, I mean,
you might have some connections with some of those high-end people if they ever need a little, coke or something.
Well, I know there are. Okay, so I usually with these sort of out-of-towner parties, you know, I just give them just like the package deal. But for some reason, for this one in particular, they're not buying.
They're not?
No. Said something about against their religious tendency. Which, I mean, I've dealt with a Christian or two. Trust me. I know a Christian who's
zombies.
I know a Christian or two who
they are zombies, the hunters were right.
I know a Christian or two that are like, you know, self-doubting drug addicts. But I mean, they said they got everything covered apparently. Wow, did everybody just drop all of a sudden? Oh no, it's just the camera. Nope, just the camera screwing up as always.
Huh.
Yay, Skype.
What about any rednecks? Any of them come your way?
What do you mean by rednecks?
Southern
I don't know.
way.
You know the conspiracy theory types.
Mm,
You know the ones that would watch everything about InfoWars and take it as gospel.
so I did hear something along that line with a particular group saying that there was a bunch of maniacs while they were in lockup talking about zombies and shit, but they were like hitting like the health clinics, but that's pretty much it.
Wait,
Oh,
the health clinics?
yeah. By the way, your boy that gave your hookup, you haven't heard from him in weeks, Tony. The guy that drives the donation blood van,
The
Yeah.
Bloodmobile.
the Bloodmobile, you haven't heard from him in weeks.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Have I attempted to call him?
Yeah, you attempt to call him, goes straight to voicemail.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'll definitely keep that in mind. Hey, I'll send a couple of guys your way to.
Hey, do you know anything about strippers and sex clubs? And-
There used to be one over in the Dale. What about it?
No, I'm talking about like fancy private parties.
Escort.
No.
Well, they've been real like moving into like dude, I saw, swear to God, I put everything on this. I literally saw that, I swear to God, when I was at a party, this escort, and then I happened to be downtown because one of these people that needed a pick me up, so I had to go into the law offices downtown. Same escort was filing paperwork for some sort of land grab or something. I didn't really get a good look, but swear to God, it was the same fucking escort. Like, this girl has like a double life or something. I don't know. It's just.
Did you happen to see where?
Yeah, just she looked really. I mean, she looked tired. I didn't want to say
No,
that.
no,
to
no.
her.
I mean, you said the land grab.
Well, I mean, she went into the supervisor building and talked to somebody about like the nonprofit section or something. I don't know.
All right.
I just know that there's a lot of call girls out there now that are playing double life.
We're apparently in an age of diversity, so I guess I can't complain.
Hey, just because you're a sex worker doesn't mean you can't do financial planning, all right?
Diversity.
Diversity.
All right. So the reason I ask about those rednecks is because I've been to one of these parties last time, and they happened to show up.
Mm. Well,
Didn't know if you
So there's-
caught.
look, there's two type of rednecks in Kern County. There's oil dough rednecks, and then there are rich rednecks. The party you're going to, you're going to be dealing with rich rednecks.
No, I mean the bad rednecks are the ones that end up crashing the party.
I mean, a party's a party. Somebody's always going to want to crash it, especially when you got Hollywood types. You know, like I said, on the guest list alone, there's all these wannabe hopefuls. A lot of pretty ladies wanting to snatch up like some sort of Hollywood boyfriend that's going to be there. Local local glamour artists, stuff like that.
Some sugar daddy.
Yeah.
A lot of new kid, big city, trying to make it big.
Yeah. So you're gonna fall in the line there. So.
All right, I'll send a couple of guys your way when they're looking to, get high.
Okay. Cool. I'll keep you in the loop. All right.
Talk to you later.
You get an unexpected call as you're getting ready Cooper. It's Turk.
Okay.
Turk.
I answer. Yeah. Turk, what's up?
Hey man, I've been trying to get a hold of you for like 2 or 3 weeks, homie. Where the hell have you been?
I look at my phone real quick. I haven't like missed a bunch of calls, right?
No.
How have you been trying to get in touch with me?
So, look, I took a little vacation. I came out up here from LA, right? I came out here. I thought it would be a lot easier. Thought business would be a lot more chill. But no, I got fucking ambushed. Half my stock taken by...
When?
2 nights ago. Everything that I was saving up in case I wanted to go back down to LA and make it big again. These fucking Tweedledum, Tweedledee, and just basically, just these guys shake me
What do they
down.
look like?
Like dumb white people. You all look the same to me.
No, but I might know who these people are. Do you have any better description than that?
They went by dumb code names.
Oh no.
Were they wearing outfits like this? And I kind of described the Bruja like battle outfit.
No. They were dressed up in like, one of them was like trying to be thuggish because he knew he was wearing like it was really fucking silly. I thought it was like, he was trying too hard to be a gangster. He had he got cornrows and hair and everything. It was kind of silly. But then his like comrades or whatever, they jumped me, take my stuff, and then just left me there saying that I'm part of the problem, I guess. Something about
Zombies.
Okay, this is gonna sound fucking crazy.
Okay.
But he said that like I was gonna be causing like 28 days later or some bullshit.
Zombies.
Okay.
You know that documentary?
Yeah.
World War Z.
I'll look into it, and if I can get you your stock back, I'll get it back to you.
Yeah, man. I just know that you know some heavy hitting motherfuckers, so
Yeah.
especially that Peaches lady, right?
I know some more sane, heavy hitting people.
Oh, you got new clientele? What? You're not letting me in on the juice?
Sweet.
Well, right now they found a whole cache of arms, pretty much right after I met them, so they've been pretty stocked for now. But I'll turn them your way if we ever run low.
Wait! You talking about that crazy black box that like all these people been trying to get after?
Yeah.
I think I might know something a little bit more about other ones. I got a couple friends, that run spec ops, Blackwater type shit, government controlled, funded accounts. You know me, baby. I got all the hookups.
Well, if I can get you your stock back, you can give me a little information. I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Yeah, no, totally.
All right, sounds like a plan. By the way, do you have any videos or images of them?
Course.
All right, I'd appreciate it if you can send some of those to me.
All right. Well.
Oh, and also a list, if you have one, of what we're missing.
Got it.
All right, thanks. Get back in touch with you soon.
All right. Stay clean. Tanks up.
All right. Just out of curiosity, do I recognize any of the people on the images, or is it? I'm assuming it's the zombie hunters that I haven't met yet.
Yeah, it's the zombie hunters you haven't met yet.
Okay. I immediately call Tony.
Tony is
who just left. So that was
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
That's okay. So I give you a call.
Hello?
Hey, Tony. I'm getting ready for your party, but before we go, I need to ask you a quick question.
Okay, shoot.
Do you know
Let me know.
anything about people running around fighting zombies?
It's like a long pause. Who's asking?
Me.
Shit. Maybe. Yeah. Might be a few zombies, masters, me walking around, quote unquote.
Oh my god. They're hunters.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some fucking hicks that think I'm a zombie master.
They're apparently well-connected hunters. They hit my arms dealer contact.
Well, I mean, they seem to be pretty connected, I guess, because they also took pictures of Betty's house and a bunch of other locations. So, yeah, Archie didn't find it very fun. Hence, why he wants to exercise one of us.
Ah, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know where they're? Do you have any idea where they're at?
Your guess is as good as mine, dude.
Okay. All right. See you at the party.
My if it's relevant, my blood contact, who I usually got my blood from, just has gone fucking MIA for the past week or two.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Thanks, Tony. See you at the party.
All right. So, dude,
Para.
Yeah.
Are police reports
Public?
records?
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to request for a police report.
Fuck. That's way too obvious.
And a little fun fact: depending on what you ask for specifically, they can refuse it.
Yeah.
Especially in Bakersfield.
Yeah. So
you want an autopsy report? No, sorry. We didn't beat a black man to death.
Okay.
And that's in regular Bakersfield.
Yeah.
That's not even World of Darkness.
Yeah,
Bakersfield.
So
exactly.
that's not in worse Bakersfield.
Yeah.
All right. So this happened 2 nights ago?
2 nights ago.
How long do I have before this party starts? Do I have enough time to make a stop, or do I need to go there now?
I mean, it's a party, so it'll last until people get kicked out, and it's like one of those private parties, so it'll probably roll over to the next day. But since you guys, can't stay out there in the daylight, you'll have to exit at some point.
Okay.
you could be fashionably late,
It could be fashionably late.
and since it is a private party, they serve drinks past 2 in the morning.
Oh, that's those are the kind of drinks I was concerned about. Let's see. What? So I'm presuming I have an address of where the attack happened.
Yeah.
Do I see their vehicles in any of the footage, like how they got there?
So Turk has a van that he set up cameras on. So he has like one of those little wireless things that he pokes outside, and then he jimmy rigs like his backup rear view camera to also record. So he basically goes under. There's like a overpass underneath on Kentucky and Old Town Kern. That's where he meets up with his buyer. They are parked in an abandoned house that's also underneath the underpass, and they first drive across to kind of block the van in, so 2 cars roll out to block him in, and then they immediately rush him, pin him to the ground, zip tie him, and then basically grab him and places his face near something, maybe some sort of padlock or something that it needs authorization to open. Something opens, they open up the van, and then they start they They are wearing some sort of. They start putting on animal masks. So one of them is a cow, one of them is a horse, one of them is a pig, and then they have like overalls on. They open up their overalls and they start pulling out duffel bags, and then they start. Oh, they're like all trained. This definitely feels like they've been doing this for a while. They've been trained to do this, and so they just stuff duffel bags on stuff. And then two of the guys run to the vehicles that was parked inside an abandoned, rundown house. And then the other dude grabs something, pours it on Turk, and then opens up a container of something and holds it to his face, and nothing happens. And then he just drops it.
So I think he must have been checking if he was a supernatural somehow.
Yeah, and the thing that opens up, it looks like it's like red and mushy.
Okay, so they covered him with something and then shoved the like container in his face.
Yeah. It was brains.
Fuck, they're so dumb. Okay.
And they poured holy water on him.
Oh my god.
Aha! Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Okay. Well, yeah. So the water, I do text Turk really quick so I can get confirmation that it was holy water.
It's like
I'm just gonna.
It's some
just
sort
ask
of,
him what.
It's some sort of water, and because you could tell in it's like it has like a bottle with a cross on it. He pulls it, dumps it.
Jesus Christ.
And then opens up like a Tupperware container that you probably think is like rotten or some sort of meat.
Okay.
Just to see if they'll go ape shit and eat it.
Yeah. They're hunters.
I text. So does it actually? If I zoom in, does it actually look like brains or just like random flesh?
Yeah, it looks like brains.
Okay, so they didn't just buy a steak at the store.
No.
So I'm gonna text
human brains or bovine brains.
I mean, I can't tell that from video. I text Donna Maria and I say, "Hey, can you ask if any of your priests have had like any of these people?" And I send her pictures of them. Ask for holy water.
She will look into it.
And let's see. I'm just gonna quickly, before I go to the party, comb the news to see if I can find any stories about like robberies from like a morgue or like a break-in at the local morgue or like a grave robbing incident.
Nope.
Okay.
Actually, give me a wits investigation.
Oh boy. Okay.
Better roll good,
It's the
dude.
detective. Yay.
Yeah. I'm a detective.
This is what I pretend to do.
3 successes.
Okay. So there's lots of random, like primarily the big thing that's been going on in the news is that there's a lot of the homeless population there's a lot of conflicting messages. There's a lot of reporting that the homeless population has gone down and it's due to severe withdrawal and sickness. But there's a lot
So like they're dying.
Yeah, there's a lot of op-eds though about how wonderful it is that all these fucking trash people are dying and that they were like invading our communities and that these people, these vagabonds, these they lost their souls and God punished them accordingly.
Oh, Jesus
Exactly.
Christ.
A cup half full
Where?
mentality. That's all I'm saying.
And and that good Christian folk that live in Kern County should not have to deal with their like unclean, drug addict, schizophrenic attitudes. There's like a petition.
Wait, are any of these like more religious ones at all connected to Donna Maria? Like, does it seem like it's coming from her direction?
I don't know what that noise is. No, it's just Bakersfield people. Have you read Have you read the Bakersfield California in their comments?
Oh man. Oh, it's special.
It's special. So imagine that 10 times worse, and you're in the world of darkness.
Okay. Have they actually been finding bodies though? Like, does it confirm that it is from addiction, or are they just going missing?
I mean, there's bodies that are found in water derricks. There's bodies found on the side of the roads and like alleyways. I mean, you haven't really looked into the plight of the repercussions of it. But the Bakersfield community doesn't care because they just want to get rid of the homeless.
Is that from when we did the fungus thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some died and some didn't,
Yes.
which was as good an outcome as we were going to get.
If they
Unless you
survive,
wanted to go around and ghoul all of the weakened homeless population.
if they survived, that means they were strong enough to inherit the Mishima Zaibatsu.
And so,
Inherit Zaibatsu.
But I don't find anything about a break-in at like a morgue or anything,
Love
or
alpaca.
a dead homeless person found with their brains.
A lot of alpaca missing.
Oh,
like the animal, like an alpaca.
Yeah, there's an alpaca farm in Tehachapi. A lot of them went missing.
now we got a problem.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. All right. Well, they've had multiple ways to get brains. It looks like. Okay, I guess I'll try.
There is one more instance of something that's strange, and that is there was a girl, or there was a group organized, or not organized, a group of organized activists that were making a lot of headways, and they've suddenly have like no more contact information. They're not showing up at events. They were supposed to hold this like protest rally that never really happened. And a lot of the other community leaders are worried that the Trumps of the world, like many of the local leaders, have silenced them, and that they were doing good works with immigration reform and income inequality, and this is just another sign of like corporatist America and gentrification of Kern County, yada yada yada.
Was it the punk kids?
Yes.
No, we blew up their evil fungal overlords. That's what happened.
Yeah, but he doesn't know any of that, so that's what you see.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I kind of take some notes, then I put it away, and I go to the party.
Okay. Oh, and one last thing. Sorry, I forgot to mention. There's a radio host that's been saying a lot of. He's in that same sort of vein, but he's just kind of a conspiracy theorist.
What do you mean he's in that same sort of vein?
So he talks about the dramas of Kern County, but he doesn't really take a side. He's just kind of like a reporter.
I'll listen to him on my way to the party if he's on right now.
Or if he podcasts.
Podcast
now.
So he does both digital distribution, and he has gotten funding from an NPR affiliate to host a 1-hour show hosted by Nightwolf.
Oh God.
Who's Nightwolf?
Oh, why?
Okay.
Okay.
That guy from Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
All right. I'll listen to it, just an episode, just to figure out like the most recent one on my way to the party.
He begins with every show going, ow, 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 welcome.
I already want to turn it off.
If you could imagine the real Bruce Wayne, only he believes in vampires and werewolves and sometimes actually has real things to say about them.
Yes.
That's the Nightwolf.
Yes, they're putting chemical in the water to turn the freaking frogs again.
So can I tell that he actually knows something about what he's talking about?
Yes, he actually knows something that he's talking about.
Interesting.
He talks a lot about the terrorists that have been moved in, and the terrorist group formerly under the flag of ISIS, but now have defected to the States under this new banner. He's using a lot of isms, like, and you kind of piece it together. He's talking about the Banu
About the
Hakim.
Banu Hakim.
Yeah. So he doesn't actually say like
dude.
he doesn't actually say like the words like Banu Hakim. He just uses like ISIS and
Yeah.
and Syria and
Sadu, that's me.
what would be the Bruja? What would he consider the Bruja being? Like something to akin of like PMCs.
Motorcycle gang?
No,
Oh,
PMCs.
yeah, okay.
The PMCs, like local veterans, have taken a front to the invasion of the Middle East in Kern County.
Oh, God.
Refugees. And he's very loud.
Middle Eastern. Ugh.
Syrians are Middle Eastern.
Huh?
Syrian?
No, but the Banu Hakim aren't, except for Ferris.
No,
They're like Irish and
Oh, no.
a bunch of white people.
No, they're all white people. That's the ironic.
Yeah.
Ferris is British. He's from Oxford.
Oh, that's right. Right. It's all white people.
You're all white people.
Fucking stereotypes, guys. Come on.
Stereotypes.
You're all guilos.
Let's see one lightly darker white skinned person in help.
Gaijin.
ISIS.
ISIS. So, but he uses that as like how he delivers the news. He's very almost like laid back radio shock jock with a little bit of sprinkle Alex Jones on top of it.
Okay.
A dash of racism.
No, he's not racist. He's just
Right.
he uses like buzzwords to gain an audience.
Interesting.
The conglomerate, sir.
The pro-progressive establishment.
Which clan does that
In,
represent?
in Bakersfield, there's a progressive establishment. I don't think he knows where he is.
I know. But they're trying to invade. Well, he doesn't sound like Alex Jones. I'm sorry. I'm paying homage to somebody that Derek and Dan knows. Anyways. So, party time. So, I need to know now if you guys are bringing any sort of things that could be considered a weapon or something that could cause physical harm.
Yeah.
A light pistol and brass knuckles.
My blood sword.
Okay, well, blood sword just hides in you, so you don't have
Yeah,
to worry
I know.
about
I'm not. I'm just. If anything bad happens, I'll just use Oblivion, so I don't bring anything.
that. Okay.
Masquerade!
My character literally doesn't think about it.
And that's just typical of Sombra. That's all.
And that's why I'm going to have to burn you all. Witch!
Derek, you?
I'm riding a motorcycle, so I can't really bring anything.
But do you have the sword in hand?
No,
Okay,
because how am I supposed to hide that?
it's true. How are you supposed to hide
Stick
that?
it up your
I
butt.
could just be one of those eccentric people
Cosplay!
that brings a katana.
Cosplay.
This is my cosplay sword.
Jesus.
Not that type of party.
Get in your
Shit.
samurai attire.
There's got to be some anime thing that involves murdering
be honest.
like, zombies.
I could easily make an argument for you if you do bring your sword with the kimono or with the attire on. The
That's
Hakama.
We'll pitch some anime movie to him.
Part
No,
of
we'll
it.
just be like, oh, he's studying the way of the Bushido. This whole spiritual journey, bro.
God damn it.
He's
Don't
an
shake his
Aikido
hand.
master.
He'll break your hand.
He'll break your hand. Okay.
Everything will be a test of strength with him.
Perry, are you reluctant? Are you still going to go to the party? Are you going to get dressed up?
She's going, but
Okay.
she's going, but she's very reluctant. I'm not dressing up.
I'm
Okay.
actually going back to the Haven before I go to the
That's like
party to pick up Perry and Rose. They're both coming.
Okay.
That's
They
the
need
first clue
this.
that Perry really doesn't want anything to do with it because she's not dressing up, no makeup, no nothing. She's just like, I'm pretty much going to just satisfy everyone else that wants her to go.
Rose
Fine, it'll shut you
Rose
all-
declines only because
Rose.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got 3 reasons you gotta go.
Uh-oh.
1, this is becoming an obsession, and that's dangerous. 2, I got a lead. I've got guys working on a lead, so we aren't gonna accomplish anything here anyway. 3, it's a business deal, and the more attractive women I can bring, the more successful I look, the more money they're likely to throw at me.
Oh, so I'm
Have you
just
seen Batman?
I'm just your arm accessory then. Is that it?
Yes.
No, you're a business associate.
Oh, so I actually am gonna take part.
My arm accessory is a $2,500 Rolex.
Okay. Well, look at you, Mr. Big Shot. Fine. I will go. But
Besides, you like to dress up, right? Fun. Get out of your head.
I do like to dress up, but just Perry and I are a bit of a mood. Our clan almost got decimated.
All the more reason to dress up and have a good time.
I don't want to dress up.
I'll dress up a little, but that's just because maybe I might meet somebody nice.
Perry.
Yeah.
Question is how they win. Fuck them.
That sounds gross. I don't want to do that.
Well, not like physically. Like their whole mentality.
Right. Okay. So, Cooper, you arrive first because you were actually at your establishment and were already dressed up for the, other event that you were attending. So you get to take one of the nice Lexuses and drive off, and you pull up, and there's already like a row of cars. Where you guys are where this party's being held at is way, way west side of town on Snow Road.
Northwest?
Yeah, northwest.
Like in my new turf?
Yeah, like your new turf. Northwest, all the way past Snow Road. Private estate surrounded by, some sort of land development. Almost borderlining with the 7 Standard near Shafter. So nice, big, fancy mansion party. Rows of cars already kind of parked on the side. There is a valet service that they've kind of sectioned off where you get to park near like this other side property that looks like some sort of ag development, maybe cotton or maybe more pistachios or some other agricultural, business. So they park your car. They tell you to go through this like walkway, and it's really nice and done up. There's like red carpet. There's music playing, and there's like about about a dozen people here already. It's gonna be more intimate, but there's a lot of people here. So there's definitely a list. They see, there's like some sort of security guy. He asks who you with.
Blush of health, which means we all need to make
everybody make a rouse check.
Check.
Oh.
Blush of health.
I thought there was more than just almonds.
Huh?
I thought there was just more than almonds. Thought we grew more than almonds.
What do you mean
Pistachios.
more than almonds? Almonds, pistachios, peanuts.
All right, everybody made the rouse check except for
We're in
Cooper.
Nutty City. Woo!
Except for Cooper. Cooper, you are called by the beast. The beast is
Making you hungry.
Making you hungry, and it starts to feel like the void is speaking to you. It says, I feel You're muted, by the way.
Your beast somehow sounds like a
If I could-
1970s version of God.
If I can pull anyone aside, I'll feed. But do I successfully blush of health?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just you gain a hunger.
Yeah.
You gain a hunger die.
1.
Also, when do you get a messy success? How does that work?
So a critical, if you get a 2 10s on the hunger dice, that's a critical messy. It's,
Okay.
Messy
it's getting
critical.
messy critical on the hunger dice when you get a 10.
So that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
In terms of dice. Okay.
Yes. But you
Okay.
don't want a messy critical because the beast
Yeah,
decides what happens.
Well, I remember what happened with the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to look like I'm nonchalantly on my phone as I try and figure out who's here and what they do.
I mean, you've been kind of not, you don't know any of these people.
Well, I know. That's why I'm on my phone. I'm trying to like Google it. and
Oh, so
stuff.
you're just like, they're not wearing name tags, but you're kind of being like, okay, maybe.
I mean, like, I look up Facebook party in X location and see if anyone was dumb enough to leave their account on public.
Yeah, there are a few.
Well, you could look up the company they work for.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. So there's like little, yeah, it's true. There are little like tables that have like names of production companies. By the way, what's the name? What was the LLC that you created, Dan? What's the name of it?
Pleasant Properties.
Pleasant Properties. Yeah. So there's like a banner. There's like a banner that's like Pleasant Properties. Like
I'm like, that's the best name you can come up with.
Pleasant Properties. And
it could say we're not undead real estate.
No vampires here. Buy our house.
there's like the show logo, and they're playing like trailers on loop, and there's like these big like displays, like LEC, like, you know, when they host like events at like conventions, they have like those little like big panel LEDs, and it's just like kind of looping like cast interviews and makeup artists, and yeah, it's like there's like the original developer of Black Dogs getting interviewed, or the surviving member.
I was gonna say, so they have the pilot episode done, and it was approved.
Yeah, it was approved.
Okay.
And
Wait, so they're making a TV show?
Yes, Zombie, the Resurrection, based on a popular IP tabletop game by Black Dog Factories.
Good.
And they interview the surviving creator, because most of the creators were killed in a horrible accident.
Subsidiary of Pentex.
In a subsidiary of Pentex, exactly.
Sponsored by Umbrella.
So yeah, you kind of see that they have like, basically imagine if Walking Dead never became a thing, and this is like the hype level of Walking Dead.
Okay. So it's based on a game, though, not like a graphic novel or anything.
It's based off a very popularized game called Zombie: The Resurrection. And it rivaled that of, I forget what the, like, it was like, they're called Magicians on the Tower, which is basically the D&D subsidiary of D&D in the World Darkness world.
Magicians in the middle of the country. That's not on the coast.
No. The Magicians in the Tower, though, is actually run by the Traditions.
By the Traditions.
Whereas Black Dog is a subsidiary of Pentex, which is run by the Syndicate.
Yeah.
With heavy influence by the Worm.
Yeah.
So if I'm able to look them up, can I figure out who's like who's like the showrunners and the executive producers?
Yeah, like their names are being blared on the top of the screen. Like you see, there's like the
produced directed by.
Yeah.
Special design or something.
Like,
something.
They're actually like, there's like a makeup artist there that's doing demos. Like you can be in like full prosthetic like zombie makeup. Like this is what they call in the biz an activation on top of a party. There's like, they give you like a free swag bag that has like a new iPhone. It has like
Sweet, a new burner phone.
I forget what the equivalent. There's a
know.
Pentex equivalent of Beats Audio. I forget what their name is, but you get like the latest Beats equivalent to Pendex. It's like I forget what they're called. I think they're called like
Boots.
It's like Sound Waves or Sound Drive or something like that. But really expensive headphones, new fancy phone, gift cards, autograph sessions, mailing lists. Like it's a pretty big thing. They went all out for this.
I like free shit.
Real quick, Donna Maria's whole like church influence, is that under like a nonprofit or something? Like,
No,
is there a way?
She's
Or
literally
is it just?
she's literally calling on like the church influence. Like she has connections to like the regent and the diocese of Fresno,
Okay.
and she's trying to like multi-network her religious influence because that's what La Sombra have. They have religious influence.
And she sent me here to expand it.
Well, she just wants you to bring money. I mean,
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Yeah.
welcome to La Sombra. Bring money.
Find something these guys need that nobody else is meeting, invent a company, and meet that need.
Yeah. Like
Man, if only you had the financial acumen to do that.
Mhm.
Oh, what's my finances skill? I feel like might have a dot in it.
yeah, but somebody already beat you
No,
to the
I
punch.
Finance, yeah.
Dan already beat you to the punch because that's exactly what he did.
So what land do they have exactly? Do they just have like land in the middle of the desert?
Outside of Ridgecrest, there are parts of Oildale. There are parts of industrial South Kern. That's about it. Basically, filming locations where you can just set up like desolate, post-apocalyptic, zombie apocalypse sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
But they wanted more open territory, like kind of like Mad Max, kind of wasteland, rather than urban population. But that's what they have like outside of Ridgecrest. They can do. There's like abandoned mine towns and old spookiness out there. I mean, you've been to them. You went to the cave. You saw that whole abandoned town in the canyon.
Yeah, they should film everything there.
Now
great.
owned by Pleasant Properties.
Now owned by Pleasant Properties.
Isn't
Not to
Amelia's
mention it.
bear still there?
Well, there is a bear. You don't have to tell everybody it belongs to Amelia. Damn it.
So
Spoiler.
I don't know. I guess I'm a private detective. I guess I'll try and. Why am I even here?
It's a good question. Deck, you show up because you don't really get ready. You literally just get on your motorcycle and you just drove in here.
No. I learned from Joy last time. I wear something Wyatt would wear that's kind of classy.
Okay. So actually, then you'll show up last then.
You
I
don't
have
put
no
living
etiquette,
flowers
by
in
the
your
way, to
hair.
do so.
Yeah. So
I
Reggie,
don't have a single dot in etiquette to actually put something together that's nice. So I just, you know what? I'll just use the same outfit as last time.
Okay. So Reggie, Tony, Perry, and Rose, you all show up.
On my way in, though, I keep an eye out for any like suspicious unmarked vans and shit.
Are you Ventry, dude? You're hella paranoid.
Oh shit.
Well, if these hunters are as dumb as they actually are, they'd probably have that or have something that says Bakersfield Cakes or some shit on
And
the side.
we'll actually rent a car.
Okay.
We'll rent like a SLS or something nice.
Nice. Okay. So here's the problem. Where you're at, it's flat. How they got the drop on you guys last time is that Stockdale Country Club. It's not that on hills. It's just there's a lot of buildings,
Trees and bushes,
Yeah.
buildings, yeah.
This is like flat and open. So there's literally Snow Road and 7 Standard. And then, Allen and Old, you know where this place is at, Derek. There's just like, there's not many ways to hide a van. So there's nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, I mean, if they park it in with the parking to blend in.
Okay.
Like if there was a line of cars.
Go ahead and give me a. Let me see what the appropriate role would be for this. No, it's not investigation to notice something. Give me an insight wits.
Oh, no. Wouldn't that be awareness? Not insight.
Oh yeah, awareness. Awareness. Sorry, forgot.
Wits awareness.
Yeah, wits awareness.
Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah. It's the skill, not the stat. There we go. It's
2.
2. But I get a hunger.
So you don't get a hunger.
Oh, you don't?
No, you're just rolling a skill. Why would you get a hunger?
Oh, I always thought if you rolled a 0 on hunger dice. Then...
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you're looking at the cars because you're like, okay, looking for hunter van or something that's suspicious. And then you remember, hey, I remember that car. That car was like parked across the street when I was in the Sabbat. That belonged to Gideon's crew. That Lucas guy. He had that muscle car that was really obnoxious and was really loud.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Is this the same car that I'm thinking of? Oh god, what was he?
It's like the Toretto car from Fast and Furious.
Muscle car.
Yeah.
I don't remember a muscle car. The only muscle car I remember is Luna's.
Well, Luna has one, but this guy has literally like an action star muscle car. Because Lucas, that was part of the Gideon's crew.
And parked across the street where that you were talking about?
The strip club in Oildale. Or the nightclub.
Parked across the street.
Yeah, but Gideon would always try to taunt Cooper by showing up at the... He was basically showing, like, I could use influence to fuck with you too.
Fuck, I don't even remember who that is.
Yeah.
I remember Lucas because we saw him when we last saw Gideon.
Yeah.
But
I do remember a muscle car. I don't remember who it was though.
It's the guy. It's the character from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Yeah, Lucas, the Bruja, Anarch.
He's Captain America, Chris Evans.
You think you're gonna taunt me into grinding junk rails in freezing temperature in the middle of the night? Do I look stupid? There are girls here. I'll do it. Give me my board.
I out of characterly, I don't remember.
Okay,
who it was. So.
It's the Bruja Anarch that you remember.
Oh, okay.
It's his ride.
Oh, all right.
Cool.
What the fuck is he doing here?
Why is he doing here?
I keep riding.
Okay. So you have to park on the side, like I said. I told.
I should have slashed his tires.
You guys come to they have like an area designated for parking, valet, and like I explained to Cooper, this is what you guys see. You guys get a nice tote bag. Everybody has blush of health going, so everybody is really just incognito. Like I said, two big LED panels that are kind of like on repeat with like the show trailer and interviews, and they're gonna premiere the pilot once everybody gets here, and DJ's playing, and there's all sorts of free drinks and hors d'oeuvres, and like the atmosphere here, it's just reeks with like the blood. It's like it's on another caliber, right? So you guys, for the most part, you kind of drink subpar. Maybe Reggie drinks a little bit higher because he actually has a very particular palate. But Tony, you drink from a fucking waste bin, leftover blood. Perry, you just drink drunk dudes at bars.
Yeah.
Deck, you just beat up bikers and you drink off them. Like,
Yep.
just
Rude.
the caliber, the blood that is like here, it's like mint, it's pristine, it's like well balanced, like you could just feel it just rush in here. Like you,
And
this
it's
is
all sanguine.
yeah, it's all
Knots everywhere.
yeah. It is like these people take care of themselves. They have
That keto diet's paying off.
they have heightened emotional states. These people are like thrilled, they're excited, they're anxiety ridden. Like there's a lot of people here that have an array of emotions. So this is yeah. So this is like a buffet of people that you guys haven't had the experience to dine on. Just saying. If you choose to partake.
Fun.
Dyscrasia
blood
for
tastes
you,
like champagne.
and
Ugh.
dyscrasia for you, and dyscrasia for you.
Mhm.
And then
Look at the strength from you.
immediately, this guy, Chad, just approaches Tony and gives him a hug, gives you like the bro fist.
He's
I
such
hate
a
hugs.
Chad.
I hate hugs.
And he's like, thank you, man. Thank you for all of this, man. If it weren't for you and your guru. And he says, namaste. He just bows to you, Reggie.
What?
It's a long story.
Oh, you got guests. Oh, wow. Looks at Perry. He's like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Chad, this is my girl Perry.
Hi.
This
Hi.
is my girl Rose.
I thought gurus were. Are you kind of like a love guru? Like that? I watched this like Netflix documentary series
Oh God, here we go.
that you find semblance in like all things, including vice and possession. Is that what type of guru you are?
No. See, love isn't a vice, and you don't possess your lovers.
That's deep, bro.
Oh shit!
Lovers.
Oh shit! That's like some deep knowledge, man. Oh my god, I am blown away. Blown away.
That in your pipe and smoke.
Oh god,
it.
I'm rolling my eyes
Yeah.
so hard.
Those are like central tenets to Reggie's belief in life, though. It's like Rose and Perry aren't his lovers. He's not going to correct Chad on that. But you don't possess your lovers,
Mhm.
and
Is that-
it's not a vice. There's no vice in love.
So how
The
many?
vices and all the other shit people do.
How much stain do you have? Cooper.
Cooper.
Oh, I'll be honest. I haven't really been keeping track.
I think you
I
have
probably
two.
should.
I think you have 2 stains.
Okay. I don't know how
So-
that works.
So-
Turned it inside out.
At the end of a session, you roll against your stain, and if you roll your stain dice, and if you succeed on any of them, you lose a humanity.
Yeah.
if I succeed on any of them. Okay.
Yes. So the more stains you have, the worse it is.
How do they go away?
You have to feel bad.
You have to atone for your stains. You have
Using
to
my
do something
powers?
good.
That's
Yes.
the Joey
The-
Fatone,
your
dude?
power is literally channeling hell through your soul. You say, yes, hell, have your way with me so that you might manipulate the world. Like, that's not... I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but it's not. That's literally how your power works.
To each their own. But there's actually like visual effects because of his power. Your noirness kind of kicks in a little bit, and so like shadows are deepened around you.
Oh.
So I look very ominous.
Yeah, you look very ominous. As he's
Okay.
like, and you see Chad going, "Whoa, is this your muscle?"
He's my security. He keeps the bad financial guys away. And
Oh,
You know.
so he's like a wizard with
Also, the
numbers.
crazies.
The crazies, and I'm assuming
Yeah.
that guy there too is also. How much private security you guys need? We're pretty much locked up tight here.
When you're as big
Oh.
as us, everyone's out to get you.
Deck? No. Deck's not private security. He's our primary contractor for building.
Oh, really? So you...
That's the guy who fixes everything up. Make sure, camera crews don't fall through old floors and shit.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Hey, listen. There's a bit of a discrepancy. Can I talk to him real quick? Just because I know... He walks up to you and he's like, hey, Deck? Is it? Right? You're in charge of the...
Yeah.
All right. So there's like a bit of a problem out in Ridgecrest. There's like a mining town that we shot the pilot in, but there was like this really... A lot of people got sick. We think it might have been like... I don't know. Some sort of like... what's that valley fever or maybe... Chinchilla, like feces or something. We don't know. We think it's like...
I just look at the rest of the guys like...
Some sort of...
Is he talking about the Drepidon town?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about another town. And he's like, there's like... Just make sure if you go out there, make sure you do like a queen's sleep of pesticides, because I don't want my crew getting sick out there. All right? Cool?
Should have just made him security.
Right.
No, I mean, the pilot was successful. Watch, you guys are going to be blown away by what you see tonight. I think it's going to win definitely an Emmy for best visual effects, maybe for drama. I don't know. Maybe a Golden Globe. Who the fuck knows? Sky's the limit, guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Reggie, Sensei, Guru, do you like the banner?
Chad.
Yeah,
I do. It's good. That's high quality.
Yeah.
Is that your work?
Yeah, it's our work. Our work. We're partners.
By the way,
good.
I go over to Cooper and I'm like, hey, remember that weird ghosty shit that people get possessed by from Drepidon or whatever the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at a victim right here.
I look at Chad.
He's still talking to Guru.
He's just...
Wait, how do you know that?
Well, my Auspex triggered and it showed me that his fucking shit was all tainted and evil. I mean, he doesn't come off as it, so I don't know. But he's definitely tainted by something.
If you want to ask him if he's been doing any weird drugs, maybe that come from like the Blossom.
He's gonna say yes. It's just I look at him like, dude, he's
yeah, but if
on
you can figure out where he gets it, that would be a good lead.
Well,
maybe see if it'll bite you.
I mean, I have connections in a lot of drug businesses with Betty, because her and Crips or whatever the fuck she's up to.
Yeah, but just in case it's not them, that might be a good idea to confirm. Besides, if you ask him to go do drugs with you, he's gonna say yes.
Maybe
he's gonna want to show off his sweet connections.
That, or he'll probably be like, "Nah, man, sound mind and sound body. This is business." Some other horse shit.
Wait, are they like weird? Really?
Yeah, he's just into weird shit. He's a vegan. I don't know if he has told you that. And in the distance, you probably hear him talking about it.
Wait, he's a vegan too?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a vegan too? Man, isn't it awesome just being on that vegan lifestyle? Man.
Wait, what, is he talking to me?
Yeah, he's just like, because like clockwork, he's like if you mentioned you're vegan, he's like, wait, you're vegan?
You're vegan, and it was like a trigger. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, this is him, vegan. Speaking of vegan, what
that's me.
How natural are your
So not like ovo-lacto, you're full vegan?
Yes.
Oh man. It's because we got to keep our bodies purified, man. It's about purification.
Speaking of purification, what's the purest, an emotion like like weed or some shit?
He's like, oh yeah, it's upstairs. Don't worry. There's already a party going on upstairs.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Guru.
Yeah.
He's like, Guru. He bows. Namaste. And then he goes up to you, Perry. He's like, I sense I sense that you have something that you need to like get off your chest. So just my place is your place. If you don't want to be around these types, I have like a private section in the back, a safe space. I see these things. I do a lot of outreach. So.
Random stranger, do you want to relive your trauma with me?
No, he says he has like a designated safe space.
So like a solo. I'm all ears. These are on.
Oh God, please. No. Oh God.
No, he's basically just giving you a private area, I guess.
Yeah. Private area. In the back?
It's around the back. Just make a left, and then it's kind of like my family section. So
we're all family here, right? And I put my hand over his fucking shoulder.
And he's like, "Yeah, we're all family. Pleasant,
very wealthy family.
Yeah, very wealthy.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
Celebrate, everybody." He's like, he gets everybody over to bring champagne. He's like, "Cheers."
Yeah. I'm just fucking gassing out. Like, oh, guys, please fucking bear with it. Hell yeah.
And then just walks, he's all his attention's on Dan. Like he's like the golden geese. And he's just like, namaste, guru, namaste. And it's like he bows as he walks away.
Pour out the champagne when he's not looking.
Yeah.
Over the shoulder, like, yeah, that's delicious. So, Deck, you're gonna get to that pesticide, right?
Yeah, pesticide. Right.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, I'll be honest.
I don't know either.
It could actually be a pesticide. It could be some kind of curse.
That's true.
Why does everything have to be so spooky around you guys? Curses. It could just be fucking rodents.
Yeah, he doesn't want a bunch of vermin infecting a movie shoot.
I feel like it would kind of add to it.
Actually, it's a TV production. It says right there in the big.
Enough.
Not that I like TVs. I like the telly.
How are they distributing it?
Fair enough.
It's a major. It's like AMC. It's a major network.
Shocker.
They're although none of the stars are going to be here because they're back in Hollywood. So, but you guys get to see the pilot tonight.
I tell you, hey boss, I'm just going to do a quick sweep of the upstairs, so I know it's good for you when you go up there.
That sounds like a good idea, Cooper.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna head upstairs and look at the drugs they have.
Okay, so you go upstairs, and obviously it's a little bit more quiet inside than outside. You do see this very you see a lady who's sitting in some sort of study area.
Quick question, I'm just gonna tell that Cooper, just be like, just look through the whole house. Fuck, don't even stop at the drugs. Just look through the whole thing.
Okay, I'll case it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll say that in a way that sounds less like I'm gonna rob it.
Dude, they just handed you $1,000 worth of swag. God, could you not steal their shit?
Nah, and I'm saying, because I'm thinking there might be some fucking, demon paraphernalia,
Yeah, so I'll head upstairs first, though.
Okay. So you do see this, like I said, there's people coming in and out of the house. This is in a really large backyard area where they have the stage and the DJ and all the all the tables set up and it's being catered. But this is kind of literally a country home mansion type area. So it does look well lived in. I see lots of photos. Looks like they're pretty photos that are in black and white. Maybe they're probably originators or some sort of successful family that maybe came out from the East Coast and out west, because you see certain familiar landmarks. And then you see, like, as you're going upstairs, you kind of glance. There's like a really old lady, but not like old in the sense like over the hill old, but it looks like she's gotten a lot of work done. So a lot of Botox, a lot of plastic surgery. So she is old, but she looks, like she's trying to. She looks like a fucking like housewives of like Beverly Hills or something.
Yeah, and she's in this. So she's in the study.
Yeah, she's in the study, and she just looks at you, and she's just eyeing you. Like, she's just very caught off guard by your nefarious look.
Can I help you?
Stifler's
And
mom,
then-
dude.
And then she just kind of like shrugs it and just looks, and she starts reading.
Okay, I start looking for where they have their own little party up here.
Check what she's reading. It's probably the Necronomicon.
The Book of Trebadon. Oh,
The book of Cthulhu. Yeah.
The narcotic fragments.
So literally, there's like kind of like a roped off like area where you're not supposed to go to. It just kind of leads you to like this other upstairs area. You think it's probably like his bedroom or maybe a bedroom of sort. And yeah, you see like people kind of. There's like soft music playing up here. There's like maybe 2 or 3 people just kind of, just doing coke off like. There's like an open bedroom area and there's like a bathroom and they're just doing coke there. And you just kind of see a girl just kind of
Taking
laying.
selfies.
Yeah, just kind of like a girl just laying out on like the bed. Maybe she just had a little bit too much, or maybe she's just resting. You don't know. It's kind of like a more like if you want to do your business area, that's where you do it.
Okay, is this not where I would pick it up though?
Pick up
Like,
what?
because he made it sound like there was stuff available for people to like grab up here.
So there's like a guy. There's like a guy there who's kind of like in the corner, just kind of like, checking on his cell phone. He's just kind of like looking. He looks up at you and he's like,
I walk over to him.
and he's like,
Hey, I'm here with. Well, he was using Tony's name, right? Like down at the party,
Yeah.
like Chad. Like
Yeah.
we're just using the actual one. Okay. I'm running security for Tony. He wanted me to check if you had his favorite sort of thing here.
I mean, the party favors.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
he's been into this new shit. This kind of it's made out of this weird blossom-looking plant. Wanted to know if you had some.
no. I mean, I got like crazy indica, but like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know the name of it?
Do I know the name of it?
No.
it's
You never got.
No.
You never asked
the
for.
shit that
You never got the street name for it.
it's the shit that's gonna knock you on your ass. It's called
That's not-
death.
Did it? Did I ever? No, but when we went to the Crips place, I would have seen what it looked like prepared, right?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
I mean, it was like a bag. It was like a baggie. It looked like a bag of weed. But it was
Okay.
like very vibrant red.
I tell him I don't know the name, but I know it. It's a vibrant red color.
You see him go to the girl that's like laying down, and he like whispers something in her ear, and then she gets up and she pulls out the covers, and then there's like a briefcase, and then she opens it up, and you just see like pills and like baggies and other sort of drug paraphernalia, and she's just like, and he's like, nope.
Shame. I'm sure I'll find something he does like though. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll leave
Okay.
and then just keep kind of looking around.
Okay.
Look for anything obvious, anything demonic.
What about the
Like
rest?
I would stumble around the corner and find their pentagram on the floor.
Aha!
What about the rest of you?
Zounds!
What is this?
I'm just gonna try to make sure Rose and Perry have a good time.
I mean, they both have, stunning appearance.
That's literally my goal. Is they've had a shit week.
I mean, they do get approached by Hollywood types, basically saying like, "Oh, have I seen you in this movie?" And then they're really interested in Rose because of her thick accent. They're like, "Oh, like, have you done like? Are you from overseas? Like, I know some people who work at the BBC. Like, they have an office in Hollywood, and like, it's just like." It's like, how have you thought about like being on like a guest star? Have you thought about acting? They're pretty much just giving their usual lines. They're pretty much
trying to get into their pants pretty hardcore.
Exactly.
You want to be a star, baby?
You want to be a star?
You want to be a star?
Have you ever heard of the casting couch?
Oh God! No.
Why don't you have a seat?
Oh God!
Oh fuck!
Whenever anybody gets too big like that, I'll be like, "Hi, I'm Reggie M with Pleasant Properties. This is Rose. She's my legal secretary, and this here's Perry. She's my actual attorney."
Oh, then they like,
oh shit!
They get me too. Like, oh, okay. They get like they immediately like back off.
Can I get you a drink? I'm gonna get you a drink. I'll be back. Run.
Yeah. Perry, you do get
never gets old.
You get a text, and it's from an unknown number.
Okay.
And it says, "Where are you? Are you okay?"
I'll reply back. Who's this? I mean, I'm fine, but I don't know who this is.
Define okay.
Seriously, could be better. Who is this?
How would he do this without? Because he's still afraid of what's going on. I thought, even though I was ashamed, I thought you could have kicked the ass of that girl in that mud wrestling contest.
Oh, I remember that.
I know, it's like I have to think back. Like, oh yeah. All right. Fuck. Okay, wait. I'll reply back. That was exactly where I am. I'll just be like, I'm at a stupid party. Yeah, trying not to do anything stupid.
It texts back. I thought you would have. I thought you would have learned the first time. Parties and you don't really come hand in hand.
What the fuck?
That's a messed up thing to say.
That's a fucked text.
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Fuck off. Stupid. God.
There's a reply back. Given the context of that text, I'm sorry. I hate these things. I can't say much. I'm still being watched.
Oh, shit. I think I know who it is.
Secret agent.
The general idea of who I think it is, I'll just text back, be safe.
And he's like, I'm sorry I treated you unfairly.
Be safe. Don't do anything stupid.
Too late. He texted you.
Yeah, he texted
So
you.
it's already fucked.
Yeah, he says.
He's already fucked.
He's like, I'm sorry, already have.
Shit.
But I will do my best to stay alive for you.
Oh,
I'll do better. I'll do better after this.
After this moment. Yeah.
From this moment.
Just in general, it's probably gonna piss her off more. She's just gonna be more pissed off knowing that there's more shit going on that she doesn't completely know of, and she's gonna like walk away from the crowd for the moment, like just try to like find some place to like actually go calm down because she is actually very upset now.
Okay. So you definitely, there's like a little text exchange because you're near her, Dan. So you see like a text exchange and then she walks off. And then Rose prevents you from, she's just like, just let her be. Just let her be.
I'm not going after Perry. She's a big girl. Didn't you hear? She's my lawyer.
So tell me, and she gets real close with you. She's like, so tell me, I heard you've been fraternizing with a little corpse. I didn't think that was that you're into, seeing that you're in the entertainment of lust and beauty.
Hey, what makes you think she's not beautiful? And trust me, I met lust. I ain't a big fan.
Oh, those deadly sins, they were a pain in our arse.
And they get you every time.
Yeah. Well, so do tell. I heard there's a bear. I heard there's late night drives up into the canyon.
Yeah, she's special.
There is? Oh. It's like I'm just like, it's new to me.
Oh, you wouldn't know anything. For a clan that is full of love, it's more perverted love than anything.
Aw. I like you too.
It's rare you meet somebody in our line of, that is actually interesting.
You know, she'll actually
and
literally steal your.
Interesting.
She'll literally steal your soul and eat it. You know that.
Her? I mean, she could, but I don't think she will.
Oh well, look at you being all high and mighty with the sabbats.
She's Havek.
Havek. That's
what they're calling themselves.
I forget. We're all going through this new branding.
Everybody's rebranding.
Yeah, everybody's rebranding. And she's just teasing you a bit.
What's Sloth's name?
She starts to smile a little bit more. She actually is like loving that she's teasing you about this because from what she saw for like the couple days that she's been staying at the Coterie Haven, you've been definitely in your little like fuck Archibald like hellhole like reinventing your business strategy, and so the fact that she's teasing you and you're actually kind of playing back, she's kind of liking it. She doesn't want to see the staunch venture that she saw. She wants to see the venture that like she's been told about.
The man, the myth, the legend. Most interesting man in the world.
My business card does say antagonist.
It does say antagonist. Everybody who's like interacting with the party, give me a straight up charisma expression.
Oh, right.
Expression is a thing anymore.
Or persuasion.
Performance, persuasion, leadership,
whatever the highest,
etiquette.
The highest of your social nicety traits. Give me a roll.
Oh yeah, Reggie. Did you know that the Bruja Anarch is here?
Lucas?
Yeah.
No, I ain't seen him. Where's he at?
His car's parked outside. The muscle car.
Wow,
Sweet
Dan.
Zombie Jesus.
Holy moly, Dan.
We're rolling
only a 7, 6,
yeah.
expression?
So Dan just became the
guru.
The guru. Like he is tapped into. So Chad has been like kind of feeding this sort of myth about Reggie.
And he delivers.
And
a whole lot of
The milkman delivers.
Yeah. So I mean, everybody does fine. Tony, you actually kind of give into your neurosis a little bit. Your clan flaw kind of takes hold of the beauty and the spectacle. Like,
I start doing the twist.
Yeah.
Hey, even Deck doesn't make an embarrassment of
Yeah.
himself.
yeah, he's
You have
just like,
zero charisma.
I have one
Instead of-
charisma.
Say,
and
instead
I
of
have
everybody
persuasion or
telling-
performance.
Be like, instead of him being like, "Hey, fuck off" to everybody,
Yeah.
he goes, "Hey, fuck off."
yeah, he's like, yeah.
Kindly fuck off.
He
Sorry,
said,
that was rude. Please.
he said
fuck
no
off.
offense.
Yeah.
That means it's okay.
Yeah.
With all due respect, fuck off.
So
I'm trying to find different ways to say it.
So yeah, the 7 successes with a critical success. Yeah, the myth of the guru has finally taken hold.
And I'm just like, I'm here too, guys.
No, I mean, you're kind of feeding off of like his prestige, but everybody just refers to Reggie as the guru now. He is just
What a nice way to say riding his coattails.
I'm gonna say, like, I think Reggie's really getting into this whole guru thing a little too
No,
well.
he just has sound advice that comes from, the 1950s. From
70 years.
yeah,
Of experience.
70 years of experience. I mean, obviously, you want to be left alone, Perry, but there are a few people who are like, they offer you a drink. They ask, like, what your business is. They're just playing niceties. Like, what do you do? Oh, like, you're the lawyer for Pleasant Properties. They're just trying to be nice. But at some point, they get that you want to be left alone, so they leave you alone. But then somebody approaches you. And she is very, very like, hi, how's it going?
God. Hi. Oh.
You
They're
guys-
both
So-
here, huh?
Hi, how's
Okay.
it going?
I'm gonna warn you. She's in the middle of her sexy face.
And
Do you
she's,
think she holds a grudge when you choose dominate on her? Just all willy nilly.
and she's like, you may not know me, but we're kind of like sisters.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, I mean, I just want to like ask, are we gonna have any trouble? I know, like,
No.
you guys are going through like a whole thing.
Trouble. What the fuck is she on about?
She kind of leans
Make
over.
it double.
And she
Clearly, she's talking about Dookie Island.
She kind of leans in and she's like, I'm an Assamite. No.
Oh.
I love that. I can't see Reggie. Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
So you're not going to try to come after us and kill us, are you? Whatever your new Death Squad name is called. I forget what they're called now. What are you calling yourselves in the cam?
Banu Hakim.
Yeah, that thing. Because
The Cutie Mark Club.
I just don't want Ferris, like, our business with him, we have nothing. But I don't know if you or Rose have any qualms.
Did you attack us?
No.
Then I don't.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, it's all about Olive Akbar and shit like that, right?
Sure. Whatever you say,
Oh, my name
sweetheart.
Roxy.
There it is, Roxy. Sure, whatever you say, Roxy.
I mean, look, we could just be friends, like the Anarchs. We're just all trying to stay alive, right? But I know that the Banu Hakim, Assamite Conclave, Al-Zelzer, Ancients or whatever, they're trying to hunt us down and kill us. Okay, so
Who's trying to kill us?
the evil
Wizards.
Assamites,
Hmm.
because we didn't fall into the fold. So just so you know, I'm just giving you a heads up.
Okay.
Cool?
Good to know.
Cool? Jeez.
Cool.
All right. Fine. Whatever.
Right.
She just kind of walks off.
God.
And then you see, no, you never met Gideon. You see this guy walk up to you, and he's like, "I'm sorry about my associate. She."
I don't care. I want to be alone.
Why do you want to be left alone?
Look at that hipster. Jesus Christ.
Isn't he supposed to be in a church I found for him?
Yeah, he's supposed to be in a church.
Yeah, isn't his whole shtick right now and that he's getting possessed by a demon?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So, I mean, I figured you just want to maybe talk about it. I mean,
If I wanted to talk about it, I wouldn't talk about it to someone I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean,
Damn.
Har, since I'm walking around, do I see this at any point?
no, you don't see this.
Okay.
You're mostly you're in the building. You're in the house walking around. It's a pretty big
Okay.
house. It's a reasonably sized big house. You're gonna find something very interesting. I'll get to you in a second.
Ooh,
Ooh,
juicy. Tee.
fun.
You find a fireplace with green fire. Oh, shit.
Leave.
Hand over your character.
But is it
No.
demon fire or is it bale
Cold
fire?
Find
Or well, no, the
bookcase.
fairy fire is green too.
Yeah, it's green.
If we're in a freaking
freehold.
freehold.
What? We've been fighting changelings this whole time? Fuck.
Shit.
Trepidon shows a like 8-point chimera? Fuck, that's way worse than a demon.
Everyone bust out your crowbars.
I don't believe. I don't believe. I don't believe.
Oh no.
I mean, you're here with Reggie and the crew, right?
Yeah.
Well, my name's Gideon, or G-Man.
He sucks.
I do a lot of business consulting with the Cam and the Anarchs, and this is Hollywood, and this is what I do. So I didn't know this. I just found out that this is all Reggie's, or Guru, as he's being called now. This is all his making. So applause. And
I fucking help too.
He's like, I was gonna come blood bond him in secret, and now I realize that won't work.
Yeah. So I mean, I've been told that I'm really good at like opening people up and having them, letting them, go through what they need to go through. I'm like kind of like a peacekeeper, right? Maybe I know things. Maybe I know things. What do you want to know?
I'm good.
Wow, just a cold shoulder, just like that, man. Okay. Gideon will remember this.
Everyone disliked that.
Cool. All right. See you around, I guess. And he just goes back and goes into like another crowd of people, and he's like, "Hey!" They all say, "Hey!"
Is anyone watching Fairy?
No.
Okay. She's gonna walk outside.
Okay. Like walk outside the place?
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you go?
Not sure yet. she's
Away from
just
people,
done.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Dan, you are just swarmed by all kinds of people.
Fuck. The ultimate fucking distraction right here.
Yeah, you're just swarmed, and then Tony's kind of getting the runoff of people who are like,
So how'd you meet him?
Yeah, you just did so well, Dan. You just were.
No, the curse of rolling well. Yeah, I'm just I guess dispensing financial advice,
Love advice.
love advice, human
You're my
advice.
guru. I'm
Yeah.
my financial advisor.
Deck, what are you doing?
I'm keeping an eye out for any unwanteds. Because
Okay.
apparently the security here fucking sucks.
No, there's actually like, so you're actually looking for unwanted, and you're looking for like what type of security are running here?
No, because I'm just keeping an eye out for people that are shifty, like, I don't know, last time,
Okay.
where security missed them.
Give me a wits awareness.
Get out of my way, Gideon and Roxy. Get the fuck out.
I've got a roll here.
Damn.
What am I rolling?
Wits awareness.
What's awareness? Wits. 2.
Really? I don't see the roll yet. Oh.
I do.
Huh. It didn't appear on my
Yeah,
screen.
it didn't show the dice, but it showed it on
Yeah,
the.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I got it too. As more people are coming in, there are more what appears to be, I guess they're trying to blend in, but there's like uncountable amount of, I guess you think is bodyguards or private security, but they're not wearing like earpieces or dressed up. There are people who are obviously security, but there are people who are like kind of stationary that are kind of watching. The one thing that kind of resembles the trait is that they all have like a really bad cop haircut. And you know cop haircuts. You the type of guys who work in law enforcement that you just get that air, that sense of like, oh, that dude's a cop.
The comb
Yeah.
over.
Oh,
Oh,
remember, the sheriff's department is evil.
yeah. And they're posing as security, huh?
Well, no, they're guests, but they're like placing themselves in position like they are security.
Interesting.
That's also good for an ambush.
Yeah. Well, I go to our coterie leader.
There's like seven.
Reggie.
There's like 7 people surrounding him.
Oh, Christ.
Like I said, this is a big party, but it's intimate. So there's not.
Yeah.
There's probably about
I'm-
30 people here, and like the whole party just kind of converged onto Reggie.
Rumor has it he's a guru.
No, he is a guru.
I know. That's what
He's a guru from.
that's how everybody said, oh, I heard that guy's a guru.
He's a guru from. He has a Vegas accent because he grew up on the streets of Vegas, but then
A Vegas accent.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Like-
baby.
yeah, he hung around with like the Dalai Lama, and is like like there's like all these rumors kind of spreading around him right now.
Right.
Okay.
Great.
I mean, you could get to Tony. Tony's kind of like on the side
I'm
talking
not
to
the
other people.
I'm not the subtle type. I'm plan B.
You could also just text me.
Sure.
Well, Cooper's about to find something interesting.
Yeah, so Cooper's about to find something interesting. Okay, so you're going through the house. Now, are you being nosy or are you trying to be nonchalant?
Should have taken some drugs.
Evan,
Send it.
Oh, me?
yeah. Are you being nosy or nonchalant?
I'm trying to portray that I'm private security, and I'm just making sure the place is safe.
Okay. So, let me see. I need to...
Because if anyone calls me out, I can just dominate them.
Okay. So...
Cheater.
Give me one sec. Okay, so give me a wit subterfuge.
Oh boy, I think that might actually be my highest possible skill roll. Oh wow, I didn't do very well though. 2.
Resolve.
Isn't it manipulation?
Hold on. No, he's getting. There's a roll against him.
Oh.
It's not critical, but still 5 successes.
Ooh.
So you're going throughout the house and you're seeing, all these pictures, and you're looking around and you're like, oh, that's like, I guess their grandfather took a picture of Dwight Yoakam, and then there's a picture of like Buck Owens, and there's like all these family pictures, and then you see the picture of who had the picture of Locke speaking in front of the Truxton Tower, the black and white photo. Who did I give that to?
That might have been me.
Yeah. Did you ever show Evan that picture?
No,
Okay.
It was. I figured it was not much.
So-
there wasn't much to it.
So you see almost the same. Like you see Locke, and you see.
I'm assuming in picture form, right?
In
I'm
picture
just turn
form.
around a corner and there he is.
Yeah, you see in picture form. You see
Yeah, he's still
Locke,
there.
and you see a generic white guy. You see Amelia, and it's at nighttime, and there's fireworks in the background, and it's like dated. It's like the christening of the town, and somebody's giving a speech, and you start to get like this weird headache as something enters your head, and hello, it's Gideon.
I recognize him.
Ah.
Shouldn't you be hiding in a church? Can I just think that back to him, or do I have to speak out loud?
You can think back.
Okay, I think back. Shouldn't you be hiding in a church somewhere?
Well, when Hollywood comes into town, I have to be present. It's kind of my job. I mean, I don't have mommy dearest taking care of me. Some people actually have to work for a living.
What an ass.
So, you in my head just to insult me?
A little bit. I'm just
Cool.
thought now that you and I are actually in a place, I could just kind of reminisce and vent out my frustration to you and not have anybody else listen, like Reggie or any of the Camarilla fucks.
Sure. What are you frustrated about, Gideon?
This thing in my head, it's fueling my hatred to you.
Okay.
And I don't know why.
Yeah, Drepidon doesn't like me.
And
I've been foretold that I'm the one who's gonna banish him again.
Just what? Something
Uh-oh.
is going on. I don't know what is going
Fuck, I'm gonna
on.
start heading back towards everyone else. I text everyone else. Does anyone have eyes on
You
Gideon?
hear the singing in your head.
Uh-oh.
I start running.
All of us do?
Fuck,
Maybe.
No, just him. Make a willpower check.
Okay. Shark bait. Ooh, ah.
Quick, get out your Ouija board. What's it telling you?
It says, wait, do I just hit
It says
the roll? that
try
says-
again
Yeah,
later.
just hit willpower roll.
Ouija boards don't say that.
It's resolve composure is your default, is your willpower, by the way. If
Well,
it
I
doesn't,
used
because the
it
willpower roll doesn't always work. Sometimes it rolls
Okay.
weird numbers.
I got 1 success.
So you're having this like lucid hallucination, like the fear of that night is like drowning you. You're almost like having a panic frenzy. You're like, oh God! Like you're hearing the song in your head. It's like very angelic, and it's like, and you're just like, oh my God, no! Like it is.
Am I frenzied or am I?
It's like
still kind of under control.
You're fear frenzying. You're panicking.
Yeah, so I'm just
and
frenzied.
then
I'm trying
you
to
start to see like the pictures on the wall. Like you start to see like all these weird symbols appear over like people's faces. Like you're reading, like you don't know if it's like your head or if it's like you're just having like a breakdown. And you're like,
I'm on the second floor right now, right?
Yeah.
Am I near a window?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna jump out the window.
You're just gonna jump out the window
like a fucking superhero.
Okay.
I have to
before you jump out of the window, it all stops.
Okay, before?
Yeah, before.
Can I stop myself from jumping out the window?
You stop yourself jumping out of the window.
I look around. Did anyone see me like freaking out?
Yes. You see that old lady.
Just mention the drugs.
Does she look surprised, or does she look like she's not?
She just looks like she just witnessed a man have a panic attack.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give her like a sheepish grin, and I'm gonna say, probably shouldn't have tried anything tonight. Bad reaction, all that.
Dear, what you're afflicted with, there ain't no cure for.
Ooh.
And what am I afflicted with?
By the touch and the song. It's calling to you.
What do you know about it?
That its song needs to be sang.
She knows too much. Punch her in the face.
Punch,
Ask her
scream,
if she's going
run.
through a sexy phase.
You think the song needs to be sung? I'm gonna like kind of cross the distance towards her. Not so I'm like in her face, but like I'm in the same room.
Well, the architect of the song isn't singing these much these days.
But who is the architect of that song?
Well, you're carrying him. And then you notice, like, you have, like, all these pictures in your hand. Like, you were just, like, you're, like, scrambling across the room and you're pulling down picture frames. Like, you didn't really know what you're doing. You have, like, all these pictures in your hand.
I grab the photo of, like, Locke and the gang and I hold it up to her. That one?
That would be the one.
I just to make absolutely sure, this man right here, I point to Locke.
She's like,
ask her how she knows him.
She's like, mm-hmm.
And how did you know Howard Locke?
He was a good man. And he took
Okay, so she's automatically a bad person.
He had the right ideas.
And he took care of us.
Us. Exactly.
Everybody, us?
Like, this is communist shit. What is this we?
I think you and I need to have a little chat.
Oh, I'd love to.
Come to my study.
I am very much keeping my wits about me right now, though.
You don't know if you don't even, like, dude, the song just disappeared.
I don't even know if this is real.
You don't even know if this is real.
So I'm gonna quickly look at all these photos. Did I just also grab a bunch of his rando family photos?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set those down. I'm gonna just
No,
keep the
every
little
picture
Locke.
you picked up had a picture of Locke in it.
So he had a whole bunch of pictures of Locke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'm awkwardly cradling a bunch of family photos as I walk into her study.
I mean, you could take them out of the frame.
No, she asked you to set them down. Those
Oh,
are
okay,
very
I set them
precious.
down. So how do you? So this is Chad's house, right?
This
Yeah.
is his family's house.
Oh, yeah.
So how are you, Chad's mother?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
God, I need Auspex 1 so I can look at auras.
You need Aspects 3 for that to look at
Oh,
orders.
okay.
Yeah, it's Auspex 3 now.
Okay, I follow her into the study.
Okay. So are you just walking away from the party, Perry?
Yeah.
On the side of the road?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to text the coterie, and I say,
Had a panic attack.
find.
Lol.
No, I'm gonna say, hey, our friend Gideon's here. I think he might be having
but
an
when
episode.
when you pull out your phone, she says, "Please hand that to me." Dominate.
Fuck.
What? Can I gin check her?
Gin
No.
checker.
You can't.
What?
So she has to be Gin 9 at least.
Or it doesn't work like it works with you.
Okay,
It's also
How
not
many
really
dominate?
dominate.
Give me a second, I gotta go.
Not if
What's-
she's a demon.
what's the roll to resist dominate?
Oh.
So it'd be intelligence
willpower.
resolve.
It's intelligence resolve.
Oh,
Yeah, it says
not-
mesmerism.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yep. Intelligence
Yeah,
resolve.
intelligence resolve.
Can that...
3 successes.
Hold on, I just gotta
Okay,
roll.
willpower reroll.
Willpower reroll up to 3 dice if you need to.
I'm just gonna be like,
Can I see what her roll is first?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay.
1, that's what?
No, it's not.
Critical
I know.
failure.
She critical fails her 1 die to dominate.
She botches. She punches herself in the face.
She dominates herself.
2.
Two.
So
You're good.
2. So you are compelled, but doesn't take hold because your connection to your blood. It's weird because you're like, you bite your instinct. Your instinct to gen check is there, but
It doesn't work.
it doesn't work. But you know, dominate. She just tried to dominate you.
So she's a vampire. Like, is it actual dominate, or is it just something that felt like it?
It's actual dominate.
Okay. I'm going to send that text real quick, because she didn't succeed at dominating me.
Mhm.
And don't look her in the eyes while you do it.
Yes.
Don't be a dumb.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
then I'm
pause
going to
you.
shove my... Okay.
Perry, you are walking down the street, and then there is a flash, like a car flash, and it like revs up, and it is speeding towards you.
Perfect.
And
Shit.
it is attempting to hit you.
Oh.
So,
Fuck.
so I would do you have any celerity?
I'm
Do I have
guessing.
any what?
Celerity.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you have celerity at?
1.
Okay, not gonna help you then. So just give me a Dex Athletics.
Or wait, do you have potence?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You could just Will
I
Smith
would.
it. Just fucking shoulder.
Well, no, I potence 1, you can have soaring leap. You could just jump over it.
Yeah, not violate the masquerade. That. Oh wait.
Okay, 3 successes. All right.
If I had Oblivion 5, I could just shadow teleport into the car.
So
Oh, like you know what he could do? You could do it like they did in the Matrix when the 2 ghosts teleport into the car. You ever seen that? I think it was the second movie.
so the
That was the
car,
best part of the second movie.
you literally
The highway
like
chase.
roll
Yeah.
down the side of the on the dirt path,
Yeah.
and it nearly almost hits you, and it does like a fishtail spin, and then you see it gonna come right back, or it stops, and then you see 3 guys come out, and then you see a guy, he's dressed all in black. He has like obviously like some sort of hood over his head, and then you see the 2 guys like coming after you. They like, he just kind of orders them to take you in.
Uh oh. could send out a text.
So they don't have any
Um,
weapons. They're trying to grab you.
Do I hear a car screeching outside?
No. Because you're in the party, there's lots of music. Lots
Music.
of noise.
Just fucking-
Screeching tires, especially when they fishtail, is incredibly loud.
Well, Perry's
And
been walking.
very distinct.
Yeah. I'll give Tony and Deck, because they're the only ones not being distracted by this. Because
Hold
Tony
on,
has
hold.
heightened senses, and Deck, you're actually actively looking for.
Keeping eyes and ears open for.
But
Thanks.
she left the party, so she's been walking for like a good 5 minutes.
Oh God! Wait. Oh, she's been like. She
been
walked
gone.
all the way down the street.
Yeah, all the way down the street.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that you wouldn't be able to hear it, but Tony would be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Prospect.
I probably wouldn't because I'm in the party then.
Yeah. So Tony, give me
Okay, that makes sense.
a wits awareness. Add your aspects. Actually, add your aspects, then -2. Because you're in a party atmosphere and you're a Toreador. So you're distracted by your vanity.
So it's +1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So wits awareness.
+1. Because you're like living. This is like the closest thing you could be a Toreador at right now. Is that an exceptional? Or is that just a
No,
10?
just a regular.
Is it a
It's
regular?
a 10. 2 successes on her.
Okay. So you hear that peel out noise, like a screech. But it's very. It doesn't feel like it's from the party, it feels like it's down the street. I'll make your assessment. You can totally. You don't know anything else but that.
I mean, Perry's fucking gone.
Well, now you're like, oh, hold on, and you're doing your heightened senses vampire thing where you're like kind of looking really, really fast, and yeah, you don't notice Perry anywhere. Back to Perry. They're going to attempt to grab you.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna try to stab at least one of them, the closest one.
So you summon your blood sword.
Yeah.
They're caught off guard by that. They're like, "What?" They kind of look back, and the guy doesn't even look. He looks deadpan. Like
At
They're
least
more- they're
you
more-
should make it look like you pulled it from your back or something.
Yeah. they look
Super
they
obvious.
look more afraid of him than they are of you. So, yeah, they are attempting to grapple you, and I'm assuming you're attempting to stab them back.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your dex melee, and they get to roll their strength roll.
And she is -1 for multiple attackers.
Yeah.
But she can also use Scorpion's Touch if she wants.
If she wants. So, do you want to use Scorpion's Touch?
Or do you want to use Spider Sting?
Yes. I don't know how to do that though. Where's everything?
So Scorpion's Touch, Taste of Blood. Scorpion's Touch. You roll Strength, Blood, Sorcery versus Stamina. Let's see. So you coat your weapon in your blood, basically. So go ahead and give me a Strength plus Blood Potency.
How do I do that?
So on the character sheet, you just go to where it says Blood Potency, where it says Disciplines.
Yeah.
And
blood-
then you just hit the roll, or it says the traits. You'll just select Strength and then Discipline.
Yeah, you could the little drop down
okay.
menu.
Yeah,
I see it now.
and then you hit that roll.
The second one has to be discipline
Hmm.
because strength discipline. Lack discipline.
So how many successes?
Wow,
4.
Wow.
that's a lot. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And it's blood sting or whatever.
Okay.
What is it called?
No, so what it does is, yeah,
You fucked them
rolls a rouse check to coat her blood.
So roll rouse.
And then yeah.
Rouse.
And then she adds it when she hits. She does additional aggravated damage. They roll again. Strength plus blood sorcery versus stamina occult.
Yeah.
Or fortitude if they have fortitude instead of occult.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do additional aggravated health damage to mortals.
Mm-hmm.
And if the mortals take even 1 point of aggravated health damage from this power, they collapse unconscious.
Yes. It's very, very, very useful to have right now.
So I got a 1 on the rouse check.
Yeah, you're good. That means you don't gain a hunger. So now go ahead and make your dex melee -1. And I think I already rolled for them. No, I haven't. So let me go ahead.
Is it -1?
-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
Okay. Oh, come on. So they got 2. So you kind of swipe at them
Yeah.
very, violently, and you nick one. And he's wearing some sort of, vest, but it cuts right through it. And you see blood start to leak. And he's just like, and he just falls over. Like, and they're all wearing masks.
Perfect.
Okay. And then the other guy is like, he's like, so he pulls out some sort of knife and he's just like, you're going to go quietly or this is going to I'm going to make you hurt.
Try me, bitch.
Okay.
Try me, bitch.
I just summoned a sword out of nowhere, but yes, your small little pocket knife is going to intimidate me.
I summoned a sword that knocked some guy unconscious on a nick.
Yeah, on the nick.
I was the best back alley knife fighter in Los Angeles, baby.
Right. Go ahead, roll again. Dex melee.
Now you can roll fucking all the successes.
Oh. This is a -1 again, or no?
No.
Nope.
Now you're not.
You're no longer outnumbered.
Woo!
But I got a total of
1.
1.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Jeez.
Mollywop this guy. I mean, either way, you just one touch and he's fucking down.
So you basically just like close in on the gap and you just go like, and you're like, just like, he's like, oh. And then you just kind of see like black ichor coming out through his mask, and he's just like, and he just falls over.
Yeah.
And then you hear the most soul-crushing voice.
No.
I'm glad I taught you that.
What?
And then you just see him like pull the mask off, and it's Theodore. And like half his face is like burnt. And he's like, but I'm sorry, child, you have to come with me.
Oops.
Oh no.
And then all of a sudden, you hear like this loud thud, like this loud, like somebody just hit him very, very violently and fast, and he's just indebted into the van. Like,
It wasn't me this time.
Wasn't me.
and then
What I miss?
you see
Usually when people throw people into cars,
Yeah.
it's me.
You see Nicholas blink to you, pick you up, and he's like, "We gotta go."
No. What the fuck? No.
What's happening?
I want to fucking stab Nicholas. What is he doing? Leave me
He
alone.
picks you up potently, and he blinks.
I mean, you could stab him.
Oh,
He's holding
bitch.
you.
I'll stab him.
Are you gonna stab him? You're gonna stab Nicholas.
It's,
I mean, she would. Your character
Somehow-
would.
care for Nicholas, and now he's taking me away from Theodore. So
Yeah.
Who
Then
was
again,
trying
Theodore
to kill you?
Who was trying
yeah.
to kill you and kidnap
Trying to-
you?
yes, he was. But I
Then again, he could probably beat you up.
yeah.
I mean, you can still stab him. I'll let you. Like, obviously, this is your character's
He's just
reaction.
like, ah!
Trying to help him.
Stop!
He's in his head. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be the hero. I'm gonna save her." And oh, fuck.
Why do I let Ixville numb?
He's just running and he just like fishes, like planks out, like. It's just like
He
20.
just skids to a stop.
Well, it doesn't affect more. It only affects mortals that way, but not vampires.
Vampires still take non-halved
Yeah.
superficial
Yeah,
damage.
superficial damage though. Yeah,
But it's not halved.
yeah.
Does
So-
she know Nicholas, or was it just fat? Was it too fast for her to even see that it was
No,
him?
so you, like I said, you're like, I saw your reaction. You're like, and you're just shocked, and you see like Theodore, like the fucking 7'1" monster that he is, get out of the, getting ready to shut the door to come at you, and then you just hear this loud like, chicka 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 choo choo, boom, like just very
Hop
violent.
on the coal
Yeah,
train!
just this loud, like, fast, and then thud, and it literally moves the car off the side of the road as Theodore's been embedded into the car, much like the zombified plant monster dude. And then,
Like I said, it wasn't me this time.
and then you see for a brief moment Theodore, and then he blinks over to you at supersonic speed and says, "We gotta go," and is going to pick you up. What do you do?
Okay,
That's
I'm gonna panic. I'm gonna panic punch him in the face.
Okay, well, he already spent his action, so you get a free punch on him.
He's like, we gotta.
I mean, he just used Celerity 5, Potence 3. Or Potence 2, because he's not Potence heavy.
Well, she was getting attacked in the first place.
Yeah.
So just in a general sense of I'm still getting attacked, she's gonna go
Yeah.
ah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll strength brawl. You get to punch him in the face. Because he wasn't expecting. Well, actually, he doesn't know what he was expecting.
2.
So he takes 1. So he's right in front of you. He has his glasses on. Big Filipino face, and you just deck him in the face, breaking his nose. Glasses shatter, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck!" Go, girl, we gotta go.
Do I know you're not part of this plan?
No, I'm not. The fucking sheriffs are coming. They're already here.
Oh shit.
All right, back at the
At the party.
yeah, head of the party. Tony, they're asking everybody to be seated for the pilot.
Oh.
Does everyone get my
what do I
text
do?
at some point?
At some point,
Okay.
this is like all this is going on like simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I text Reggie. Cops are here as bodyguards.
Well, he's gonna get 4 texts coming through
All
At this-
simultaneously.
all simultaneously.
And shit just hit the fan.
Yeah, because he's.
Wow, look how popular I am.
Yay!
I'm just
Look
going.
how many things go
I'm
wrong at
literally
the
going
same
scene by scene because this is happening at sequence
Yeah.
time.
I mean, that's, yeah, sure.
Okay, so, and what else do you do then? They're asking everybody to be seated.
Me? Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't. I stand at the back of the room.
Okay, so you send a text.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go
Reggie,
in the
you get
house.
4 texts, and you're
4?
they sit you right in front.
Okay, I know what 2 of them are.
Okay. So
What are the other two?
So Nicholas sends you a text saying sheriff department en route or already there, don't know. Get out.
So then I have Dex.
Which says
Cops are here pretending to be bodyguards.
Cops are here as extra bodyguards.
I have Evans, which says that Gideon is freaking out, demon possessed. And what's the fourth one?
From Gideon.
Oh, God. What does it say?
Help me, something bad is happening to me, help.
Oh my god, dude.
Can't have a good night, man. Can never have a good night.
I'll look at the party goers and I'll go, excuse me, guys.
I'll
What am I-
motion to what's his name because I can't find Perry, so I'm just like
Is
going
Chad
to the
there?
house.
Is
No.
Chad there somewhere outside?
No, Chad's nowhere near.
Hey, guys, we need Chad. We can't do this without Chad. He's the guy who made all of this possible, brought all of us together.
Chad.
Chad.
And then you
Chad.
see,
Chad.
see
And
Chad-
as soon as nobody's looking at me or I'm hidden in the crowd, obfuscate.
oh man, I'm gonna
Where's
give you.
Chad, man?
I'm gonna give you hella penalties. You are the social guru of the night. You do not have vanish from mind's eye. You can't just vanish.
I use my socials to get everybody to look for Chad for a second.
Okay, so give me a manipulation subterfuge.
Yes. I mean, I've been waiting to do this so long. This is my
Same.
skill.
When do I get my manipulation subterfuge?
I will.
this is-
Okay, I will lend you a die to help him out, or you basically get an additional die, Dan, because Tony's gonna help you out
Okay.
because he's been riding your coattails all night.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I went there.
You have my dice.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay, so
I mean, it's pretty good. Holy shit. You get one? Do you get one more?
No, that's included.
yeah, so you are doing unseen passage.
Whatever the
Level
one
2.
that lets me move around. Yeah.
Yeah, so make a
Sounds
rouse
bad.
check, and then give me a dex stealth -3.
Rouse check.
Because you were like the social, you're good. You went from being the talk of the party to now I'm just ghosting out, and that's really really hard to do.
You're jacking out of the Matrix, bro.
Oh, it's supposed to be. You want to be minus dice, huh?
Yeah, -3.
Let me redo that. Can I just put -3 in the thing when I roll?
When the attribute, you're supposed to be the attribute says
Or where is it? Modifiers.
Yeah,
put -3.
Yeah, -3.
See if that actually works for me.
Hey,
You got
Got
Okay.
a success.
you got a success on the hunger die. So you, because it's on the hunger die.
Well, it has to be 2 to be messy,
Yeah,
right?
it has to be messy. You're right. It's true. So it's just a success. So you basically go Chad, and then you just go back, and then you literally like push somebody aside a little bit to just kind of create more confusion, and then yeah, you're unseen presence.
Oh, you know, you could a lady with a drink platter or like a food
Yeah.
platter walking around, just
Yeah.
go boom, just fucking.
Yeah. And then you're just like, I'm not seen. Don't look at me. I'm not here. Derek, yeah, you see, like, even you get caught up in, like, the confusion, Derek, because there's all these people going, Chad, and they're drunk, and they're excited, and you just see, like, someone flip over a tray, and
yeah, I
Reggie's
start
gone.
stepping along the side.
Reggie's gone.
What the fuck?
I will also Silence of Death.
Okay.
And then I will find Gideon. Let me see if silence requires a.
Nope, doesn't require any roll.
Or I was thinking a rouse check. But...
Nope, free. Cost
Okay.
free.
Cool.
It's the most useful power. They really made Asamites really awesome. Or that level 1 power really awesome. It's just constant quietness.
Then I will text to the group. I'm gonna find Gideon. Get everyone else out.
Okay.
Or everyone else get out.
So, Evan, you are taken to the study.
Yep.
And you see Gideon there. And he's like restrained. There's like 2 guys that are holding him down, and he looks like there's like blood coming from his eyes.
Oh, the fucking Davina.
I have seen the gates of hell.
So there's. What do the 2 guys look like?
They look like. Oh man, you're a detective. Yeah, cop haircuts.
What are you doing with the sheriff's department?
Yep.
And he's just like.
No, I'm asking her, not Gideon.
Oh. They're family. We've always been here. We've always
Davina possessing
been
this guy? Girl?
taken care of. This place is not for big city folks like yourself.
I was born here, bitch.
Oh!
That's oddly
Then you-
something out of character for Cooper.
Then you forgot the one thing that this place stands for. And it's unity. It's safety. You know, Bakersfield has always been a place for refugees. To the Armenians, to the Bass, to the Chinese, to the Hung. We take in everyone. And we save them. We save them from their false idealhoods, their past. They're able to build new lives here. And then you people had to ruin all of it.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
What do I mean, you people? It's like, what?
But we got the vassal. So this will appease.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Repidon.
Oh, so you know it by its name.
We've met once or twice.
Have you? We do not have direct contact. We have to extract and purge. And
Where's Davina?
Oh, Davina, she's not here in mind and presence, but her flesh and her blood belongs to us. So it doesn't work as well. I don't think returning to her body is going to do her any good.
What about? And I'm gonna say the name of Lust's sister, but like the full name, not just Laura. I just don't remember what it is.
It
chapter
is
2.
Donna Maria Aldana de Torres de Madrid. Or it'd be Laura. So it'd be Donna Laura de Aldana de Torres de Madrid.
I say that. You have her too?
Oh, the witch? No, the witch burned a long time ago. The savage took care of that for us.
You're the Bahari.
No. We don't cling to any
No.
sort of false deity of that nature. She's a myth. She twists and turns your kind into believing in something more. No. Drebadon has seen creation. Drebadon knows creation and its falsehoods.
So Drebadon is not a demon. What is it?
It's a demon. It's seen creation. fallen angel, man.
Trebadon
Ain't you Catholic?
Mhm.
Trebadon is in all of us. In this place, in the sky, in the land. And he gives us bountiful harvest and bounty.
Why is he so interested in me?
She gets real close and takes like a deep whiff. I think you might remind him of home.
Oh,
By the way, Para, do I still have that tattoo I got in the Sabat game
Yes.
of the like snake?
Yes.
Okay. I kind of roll up my sleeve. Know anything about this?
And she's like, the charm. No wonder you haven't been consumed yet. Those savages, believing in their spirit rights, bonding to your corrupt flesh. What do they believe in? Their god is dying. Their earth is being poisoned.
Who's their god?
You know so too little. But I was just like you. We were lost. But then we found our way through force of will. Come.
Where is she trying to take me?
She just... do you see the two guys pick up Gideon as he's like, no! No! And he's like, they just restrain him and they're just carrying him off somewhere.
don't kill him. I want to eat him.
Good eats.
So wait, are they taking him just like out the way we came, or is there like
No,
another exit?
Another part of the house.
Do I want to make a scene?
There's a lot of people, and they're
Yeah.
starting
Yeah, there's already a scene downstairs.
to... Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like
Sure, wear
other
a
people
mask.
upstairs, right?
Mhm.
Okay, because there's no way I can beat them without doing a major masquerade breach.
Yeah, you'd break anything you do, Evan. You're just gonna breach a masquerade. I know your skill sets.
Kill both of them. Leave no witnesses.
What's Gideon wearing?
Like a jacket, leather jacket, suit, tie. He looks very sort of niche pop. Skinny jeans, Converse.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I always keep like a couple burner phones on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
I heard
to.
that's a trend between people who think they're in control, like Reggie and yourself.
I'm like, before you go, I've had a history with this one. I just kind of want to walk up to Gideon, not in a way that I'm going to like break him out of their custody,
Mhm.
but so I look like annoyed with him.
And he's just like, I know. We know you have. And that's why we're offering you a gift.
Oh.
Gift.
Yes, a gift.
Undeath. It's like I'm already.
What's the gift?
Him. And all the agony caused you. He led you into that cave, did he not? He tricked you and all of your Sabat.
Did he? Was he the one responsible for that?
Yep.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna. Is there like a wooden
Pray
chair
I do
in the
not
room?
alt.
Is there a wooden chair in the room?
No.
Once a bot, always a bot.
No. Is there any wood?
No. Well, I mean, like, yes, there is. I mean, there's wooden frames, but
But like not like a stake.
no, not enough to pierce his heart.
Um.
Die rule.
I could just beat him into torpor, right?
Well, they need him for something, so...
Beat him in the torch. Jesus Christ.
So, oh wait, so they just want me to. So what? It's just is he just here so I can beat him up? if
Yeah.
I feel like it.
But they want you to beat him up in a specific place.
Diablerize him?
Sure. Or do they want me to follow them?
They want you to follow him.
Eat a soul. Screw their plan. Eat a soul.
Um,
Gideon almost killed you multiple times through influence actions. He sent all the cops after the Haven. He falsely planted you guys go to the Serpent temple where you almost got killed. Gideon's almost tried to kill you multiple times.
But in his defense, you were Sabat, so you had it coming.
I mean, the writing was on the wall.
yeah, you know what? I could go for some revenge. I'll go with them.
And that's what she was planning on.
But as I'm saying that, I'm gonna call Deck. But I'm gonna just leave my phone. But no, I'm not gonna pull out my phone. I'm just gonna do it like from my pocket, and I'm just gonna leave it on.
Okay. So, Deck, you get a call as everybody's like, you see Chad going, so he's like, "You guys ready tonight? Yeah! Woo!"
And I'll say, I'll give it a couple seconds as I'm following them, and I'm like, okay, so where are we taking Gideon?
And you kind of hear like a muffled, like, "Where are we taking Gideon?"
I step outside for a moment.
Okay.
God, I hope it's it.
So you'll hear everything what they're saying muffled.
Okay.
So you go downstairs, you go into the kitchen area, and then you go down into a basement of some sort. And
it had to be a basement.
it's always a basement.
They're all so cliche.
And you see like the walls become way more reinforced. Like this is like a kind of like a bunker. And then it pans out to this really wide open area that is obviously there's a lot of decor, a lot of like symbols, a lot of summoning circles of some sort. And then
so this is your little Drebadon worship room.
And you see an altar.
I'm gonna go hunting for the basement.
Okay, so you're like you hear like this echo, like clunk 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 clunk, and then on the altar they set Gideon down, and they chain him. And he's like, "Is this how it's gonna be, Cooper? Is this how it's gonna be? You want this, huh? Fuck the cam. Fuck the Sabat.
police.
I was just trying to fight for my fucking freedom."
Uh-oh.
And how did we ever threaten your freedom?
You're a fucking monster. You literally call it hell itself. All your fucking kind. You're fucking gargoyle sheriff of a fuck.
Gargoyle, shut up.
Wow.
Sheriff.
You're gargoyle. Yeah, he says you're gargoyle sheriff as a fuck.
Meow, indeed.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's the one who's been spreading that info. Yeah, let that motherfucker die. I hear it and I'm like,
the
oh,
whole
fuck him.
system has been fucked.
Are you really not coming?
No, I'm finding it.
Calling on hell like this, I'm gonna go to Never's form, or not to Never's form. Fuck, whatever that other one's called, the Slender Man one.
Yeah, so you're just like, and like the room is just filled with like, you feel amped in here. You feel like your connection to the abyss is stronger here.
Well, that's probably a bad thing, but
as they're all, like all the people are in awe, like they see something else.
Do I need to make a roll to try and find the basement?
Normally, when you do this in front of mortals, they flee in terror, but they're in awe of you.
They're satanic cult, I guess. I don't know. Fuck.
Demon
Holy shit.
worshippers, man.
So is he like tied to the altar?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you hear like this like gurgling as you
this
see
is so...
there's other people chained in here.
By the way, I need to make like 2 different rouse checks, I think,
Okay.
to do this transformation. What is it? Black Metamorphosis. That's what it's called. Okay, rouse check number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get another hunger die.
You gain no hunger.
Rouse. I don't get any hunger?
You don't get any hunger.
Do I even need to make the rouse check then?
No. When you're here,
Yeah.
you don't.
Well, you do because you get stain. Because it's a
If I
option
get a
power.
1 or a 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get any stain though.
Okay.
Thank God.
So you feel something filling you. In this place. And it feels so good.
Oh no.
Am I aware enough to have some part of my mind to be like,
Nope.
this is probably nope.
Nope. You're totally giving in.
God
Okay, I'm
damn
still
it,
glad
Cooper.
I called Derek before I went down here.
And you hear this gurgling. You hear like a gurgling, sort of like somebody's like in pain. And it's like, and you see Gideon like, no, anyone but him. Anyone but him.
Talk about me.
Still trying to find the basement.
Yeah, so you are like kind of moving through the house, Derek, and you see like one guy go tap on your shoulder, and he's like, I think you need to be stepping outside. They're about to show the pilot.
Yeah, I was trying to find the bathroom.
Where am I in all this? Because
I mean, you're caught up in the crowd. Like
I'm a horrible player.
you're part of Pleasant Property, so you're being like, you see Chad go, come on stage, man, come on, Tony.
Oh, fucking shit. Hey, what's up, guy?
Yeah.
Fucking dab him up and shit.
Yeah, he's like, mega dab, dude, mega dab, infinity dab, yeah.
Oh god.
And he's
Wait a
like,
minute, which person taps on my shoulder?
it's a bad haircut guy.
Is it one of the cops?
Yeah, it's one of the cops.
Can I scan the crowd to see if I see any of my
No,
constituents?
you're alone. You are alone.
I was like, fuck, where is everybody? I got one text, right?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, so I guess shit's hitting the fan.
Yep.
Okay. Go back to deck. I guess I'll just continue to blend in.
Yeah.
I get kidnap me in front of everybody.
Yeah, bad haircut dude taps on your shoulder.
Okay. How close am I to the basement?
You don't know where the base is at. You just know that there's a
I
basement.
don't even have a door or anything nearby.
Mm-mm.
Would he have heard the sounds of the kitchen though when we were walking
Yeah, you
through
would
it?
have heard
Like,
the
were there
sound.
people in their
You have a
prepared
general
stuff?
idea. It's near the kitchen of somewhere.
And where am I now?
You're heading towards the kitchen.
Yeah, I actually have a bottle of water in the fridge that I need.
You fucking blank body. You don't drink water.
Whoa.
Would it be a breach of the Masquerade if I potently choked him right now?
He just called
Depends
you.
on how potently.
Yeah,
But
you're
he
a big
just-
jack dude.
He just called you.
He
a
just
blank,
called you a vampire.
He
Yeah.
just called you a blank.
Yeah,
body.
he called me a blank body.
I mean, it's free real estate. His
Begs the
neck
question how he knows since your blush of health.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that means he must have fucking disciplines. Great. All right.
At least have fortitude. I've told
Is there
everyone.
anybody in the kitchen?
Everyone's outside.
The catering people who are preparing stuff.
If you just
Yeah.
deck him in the face, that's definitely not a masquerade breach.
Deck?
Yeah,
decking
but
people?
this motherfucker most likely has fortitude.
Oh, he does. I've told the entire group that they have fortitude.
Yeah.
They're ghouls.
Although I do have potence 3. Oh shit!
mean,
This is kind of a
blow his
dilemma.
head off with a punch.
I
Well,
mean, if
do
I
you have-
had it my way, I'd just go feral claws and fuck them up. But
Do you
That
have
would be
do you have the
breach.
potence one that lets you do aggravated to mortals?
Yeah, the bite. Oh no,
Yeah.
he has the armor piercing one.
Because
wait,
That'll-
armor piercing.
Yeah, it's potence
Yeah.
one.
potence.
No,
So
yeah, I think
what
he only has. I think he has
What
sword
armor
lead.
does now is it reduces aggravated to whatever the normal damage is.
Mhm.
the power that lets you do aggravated to mortals with potence at potence 1 also penetrates armor equal to your potence rating.
Oh no, I have soaring leap.
Yeah,
I don't have.
Soaring Leap.
Yeah.
Leap across the room.
And make a Ninja Turtle song. Kia!
Actually, do you mind coming with me for a second?
I'm gonna pause you there because we're gonna get ready to wrap up. Because I want to live on the cliffhanger.
Uh-oh.
Tony, you are talking to the crowd, and there are more people who are like, kind of like amassing, like more of the cop type people, or that you're noticing now that you're like looking on the crowd. There's like all the Hollywood types, all the guests, and there you can tell the locals. And then you see Chad basically go, and he kind of like makes like he's like, as you're talking, he's kind of like looking at them, making sure like there's a proper head count, and then he's just like, all right, Tony, yeah, no, that's great. Let me give me over the mic.
Oh shit!
And then he's like,
Yeah.
thank you all, and I hope you enjoy the film, the pilot. And then they all stop and they start looking, and there's nothing playing on the screen. And they're all entertained.
Oh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
All the Hollywood people.
Math
And then you
dominate.
And then you see some people who were not affected by it that were like, hey, what the? And then you just see like one of the guys, piano wire, go crack, snap his neck. Anybody who resisted the dominate roll just gets killed.
Oh, come on. He just got his head in the game.
You might want to just run, by the way.
You might want to go along with the dominate roll.
Well, but
Pretend.
But then they'll just fucking grab me and then put me in fucking zip ties or some shit. I'll probably
Only
just blink the
No,
fuck out.
you're a vampire.
Yeah, so literally you see like some Hollywood exec going like, hey, what the fuck? Why did it? And the random cop guy just grabs him by his shoulder, piano wire.
Yep.
You hear like a and then snap. And then his body's dragged out.
These special effects are crazy.
If I get blamed for a Masquerade breach, I get blamed for a Masquerade breach. Because I'm not fucking holding back now.
No longer a Masquerade beach, brah.
Awesome.
They're dominated. It's covered.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that doesn't cover the people in the kitchen.
So that's what you see, Tony, as it fades out on your screen.
Oh shit.
Reggie,
I just see people like all wide-eyed.
I don't actually know what Reggie's doing. So what is Reggie doing? You need to tell me what you're doing, Dan.
I'm using Find My iPhone to locate Gideon's phone and going to Gideon.
Okay. You are like walking about, and then you see two people who are just looking at you, and it's Lucas and Roxy, and they're like, well, Roxy specifically because she has Auspex, she can see, and there's literally like that kind of standoff moment where it looks like there's a confrontation, but you could just see in her eyes that she's just like, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope, sort of look.
And I wish I had. Where?
Oh, they're just looking at you because that's where I'm going to fade you at. Is that you're with Roxy and Lucas?
And Lucas,
yeah. So you're with Roxy and Lucas as
and
it
they're
fades
like,
out.
"Where's our master? we're lost puppies."
So it fades out on you. Deck, you see like three guys kind of go into the kitchen, and you see like the girls, or like the catering people, are told to like leave the kitchen, and it's literally like the raid moment where like, you know, that fighting scene where like all the people are like fighting in the kitchen. You see like 5 dudes kind of come into the kitchen.
It's the John Wick moment.
It's the John Wick moment, and you could just hear like popping their knuckles, popping their necks.
Now this is a fair fight.
And then it fades out on you. Perry, you are blinked away towards like across the field where there's a parked car, and he sets you down, and he's like, and he's still holding his face because you busted his nose and you broke his glasses, and he's just like,
those are
Oh, come
Versace.
on, it's one Rouse check to fix that.
I
Come
know, but he doesn't expecting it.
on.
And he's like, look, that's not your fucking master. I don't know what that is. But I need your help.
Eat the peach.
Oh no.
Eat the peach.
You need my help?
I need your help. We got to get them out. The cops are coming. My boys won't get here as fast. I was going to crash the party and just be a nitwit. But then all this crazy shit is going down. Can you squash this? I need your help.
Oh fuck. Poor Ned.
Your friends and family are in there. And my future is in there.
Your future.
Yeah, Reggie's my fucking future.
Yeah, where's Rose?
Yeah. Where is Rose?
Okay. Let's do this shit.
Good. And he just pulls out a gun and hands it to you.
Well.
And it's like a big, nasty fuck-off gun. Like it's a Desert Eagle that looks very dangerous and possibly can kill vampires.
My firearm's at 1, but okay.
Just use the blood sword. It's gonna do way better for you.
Yeah, I was like, this is at a 1. Okay.
And then he's like, get in the car.
All right.
Okay. And then it fades out on you. On you, Cooper, you feel the abyss like pulling you towards the altar. Like you want to like consume Gideon.
Do I have enough wherewithal to remember that doing this literal exact thing is what made Valen go crazy?
Yes, doing this exact same thing did make Valen go crazy.
Is that enough for me to be like, wait a second?
Yeah, you're like, wait a sec.
Hold on a second. I've seen this before.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna kind of look how many people that are not like in cages are in this room.
There are there's 3 bodies. Gideon's body is locked in something. You see like this giant mass bloated thing in the corner that's locked up. And then you see a figure that's literally hanging above Gideon, above the altar, and it's like very skinny and it's completely naked. It has like writing and blood scars all over it, and he has a hood over his head.
What does the writing say? Is it in English or no?
Do you speak demonic?
No. Okay, so how many people that are not like how many of them are in this room? Like the
There's about
demon worshippers.
5 people, and then that lady.
Okay,
So
are the
total
5
6.
people all like? So 2 of them are cops. Are the other 3 people? Do they also look kind of like cops?
Yeah, they look all like cops.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to Gideon. Like I'm gonna go deob him. I'm gonna kind of look into his eyes. How much control over himself does it look like he has right now?
He just looks like, you think, because you've experienced it, you think the song's just like going in his head. You think he's in like absolute terror, and maybe he shouldn't use the Auspex in a place full of demons. So he's kind of regretting.
He's a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, you did the exact same thing too.
Yes, I know. I was also a dumbass.
Oh wait, let me look on the other side where there's possibly demonic corruption. Oh god! So he looks like he just looks like he's about to die. He's in terror, he's in panic. The beast is kind of overwhelming his sense of logic, but he's not totally lost to the beast. He's still trying to hold on.
I'm gonna look like I'm gonna like kind of crouch like right on top of him, over him,
Mm-hmm.
so it looks like I'm threatening him, and I'm gonna kind of whisper to him. It's like, snap out of it.
And he's just like, he's here. He's.
I grab him by
here.
the neck.
Uh-huh.
Because I want everyone else around me to think that I'm like
Yeah.
kind of like whispering like insults to him.
Yeah.
Can get out of this. You have to listen to me.
He's
Turn off
here.
fucking aspects.
He's above you.
Turn off us.
I kind of look up.
And you see that like body that's kind of hanging.
Are my tentacles long enough that I can just whip off that hood real quick? Yep. I'm gonna do that.
Howard Lock.
Yes. Yes.
I fucking knew it. You was never dead.
And you see a broken silver fox of a man pinned to the ceiling of this place, blood being coursed through him, empowering these symbols, and the blood is like falling onto you, and it's like falling onto Gideon, and you just see Locke just kind of like eyes roll back. You don't know if he's waysailed or if he's just like in this constant mindscape of fuckery. You don't know. He just looks like he's in the worst shape. And then you see pupils appear, and he's like, and he looks at Gideon.
I kind of grin like I'm like happy about it, so they still think I'm buying into it.
And he just looks
like,
at Gideon.
So this is where your sire was the whole time.
And he's like, I'm sorry, my boy.
All right, Para. At this point, I'm gonna look back to Gideon, and I say, "We can get out of this. But you better fucking help me." And then I'm gonna use all 4 of my tentacles to break all his restraints.
Okay, and that's where we're gonna end
you
it.
end.
That's where you end. So
get ready, fight.
Tony is Tony's in a dire situation where he's surrounded by people getting ready to kill if you don't cooperate. Seeing the,
I was literally just gonna be like, I'm gonna hold this fucking Chad retard hostage. I'm like, hey, is this your boy?
Reggie,
those are your boys, right?
Reggie's hanging out, sees the Anarchs looking for a sign of any help. Perry, unlikely allies with the Bruja.
Oh no!
And the reveal of her sire still being alive.
Maybe not really technically, but yes.
Derek,
I'll ask that at the post show.
Eat the peach.
Derek or Deck
Eat the peach.
getting ready to throw
I gave
down.
you the damn peach for a reason. Now's the time.
And then in the lair itself of Drebadon, or maybe in the den of Drebadon, Gideon and
Howard Locke.
Even the apple, Perry, and the peach.
Yeah, we have multiple pairs of unlikely allies. Who would have thought I'd be fighting with Gideon to escape?
I'm fighting with fucking Nicholas.
So
escape.
Do I know that these guys are ghouls?
All you got is what Cooper told you, is that they were supernaturally resistant to dominate, and they shrugged off damage like nothing.
Yeah,
because I might aspects to see what the fuck they are.
We'll resume that for the season finale next week.
Season finale.
So thank you everybody for tuning in. We're going to do a post-show wrap-up, so if you want to go and check out the Patreon, patreon.com/outofordershow, you can look at all the content that's being uploaded there. We're going to be also uploading all this season's episodes on YouTube pretty soon. And then we will probably get to it. We're going to take a little bit of a hiatus, but we will get...
Every game needs more pirates.
Every game needs more pirates, indeed. So go check out the link, patreon.com/outofordershow. If you want to support the broadcast, hit that follow button. And if you want to financially support us, subscribe to the channel as well. We got vampire emotes coming on the way. With that, thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure. So until next time, be good to one another, and peace
Bye.
Bye.
forever.
So long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye now.
Get out.